Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
Everybody, happy freaking Monday, dude. We're back like we never left. What's good, everybody? Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. But we are back at it, dude. I know a lot of you guys are literally dragging your feet, dude, because this is the first Monday going back from break, because we had like Thanksgiving break, and then now we are here. We're back at it Monday. Actually, dude, it's December 1st. Holy smokes, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, it's already December, dude. Oh my gosh, happy December 1st. Have to go to work, Trey says. What up, dude? Good morning. Ayo Sosa, Cushy Souls in the building. What's good? Adobo in the building. Chevy Rides. What's good? Yozo in the building. Good morning. Desmond in the building. What's good? Eddie B's World. The Walk in the building. What's good? It's the first of the month. Yes, it is, dude. It is the first of the month. RPK in the building. What's good? Nightmare, Scene Lover, Leo in the building. What's good? I Wear Bricks, Mario, Mr. Sheridan. Good morning. Danny V, Marcus, Eugene. What's good? Fernando. Mo Easy Kicks, what's good? Uzi in the building, what's good? Smoke Dog in the building. Tito Kicks, morning, little bro. What up, Tito? I quit my job to sell cashews full time. Nice. At work, been waiting on my morning radio show. Yes, sir, we're here. Chris, what up, dude? Good morning. Sonu in the building. Goon Baby in the building, what's good? Big Wiz in the building, what's good? Draco in the building. Draco, what up, dude? Jojo Dancer in the building. What's good? Drew, Rob the Beard. It's my birthday month. There you go. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday, actually. My mom, I talked to my mom the other day, bro. I didn't really realize how young my mom was. she's not very old. I was like, Mom, you're still young. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm old. I was like, Mom, I was like, for your age, that's not bad. I think my mom's turning 56. So Miguel, what up, dude? Mr. 843, what's good? Christopher J Hill, what up, dude? Fresh in the building. The hat reminds me of Duck Dynasty. Oh gosh. Mr. 843, J Bays in the building. Hype Ninja in the building. What's up? Z Hutch. Did anything even drop on Saturday? I didn't go live on Saturday, so happy birthday, Trey says. Raph, did you watch WWE World War Games Saturday night? Of course I did. I saw Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan came back. That was cool. The homie Tenene and Francisco, they went to Survivor Series on Saturday. So that was kind of cool. They were showing their they had posted like where they were sitting at, and they had a really, really good view. Murd, what up, dude? Eugene in the bone, what's good? Stone Cold Dawn in the bone, what's good? I don't know. I think for War Games, I thought the men's War Games was a little boring to me. It wasn't anything crazy. Surprised that AJ Lee didn't really do much in that match. But I think the women's was a little bit better than the men's. But I'm curious who the mystery guy was. I think the mystery guys, a lot of people are saying it's Austin Theory, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, she's old age wise, but might be aging gratefully. Facts, dude. Good morning, Raph. What up, Rojo Vision? What's good, dude? Morning, Raph. I want those WWE Bape shirts. 155 is pricey. A Ortiz, what up, dude? Happy Monday, Carlos says. What's good, Carlos? Good morning. Morning, Raph. My Black Cat's coming today. Can't wait. Yeah, let me know. Let me know in the chat, dude. Did you guys hit on the Black Cat Air Jordan 4? So I would say this, okay? I will speak on for myself going outside and looking for sizes. This is what I would say. What up, Cass? What's good, dude? I would say that, like, Francisco in the building, what's good? I would say that bigger sizes were very, very difficult to hit. Okay? I'm only going to talk for in person. I would say, like, majority of the sizes that were available, like if you went to like because Foot Locker, Champ Sports, they all did like they did raffles. Same thing with JD Sports and Finish Line. But the Nike stores, so I went to Nike and the only sizes they were available. So if you went to opening, right, because opening was, I believe they opened up at 7 a.m. The mall opened up at 7 a.m. So obviously if you were there at opening time, you could have probably snagged yourself a pair if you went to Nike. Okay, Gorgon, what up, man? The New York Dad in the building, what's good? And I would say that if you went later, because I went to the mall around 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:39 was the time I went to the mall. I think it was like at 8 o'clock, 8:30. And when I went to the Nike store, there was only a size 8 through a size 10 available when I went to Nike. I walked in Foot Locker and they had sizes 8 through 9.5 available, where like those sizes didn't get raffled off. Well, they didn't have enough people, that signed up for the raffle. So they did first come, first serve for the rest of the pairs. If you showed up and you just asked the employee, some like Foot Lockers, they don't care, where like they'll sell the rest of the pairs that didn't get like raffled off. But some Foot Lockers be like, oh no, you got to wait until tomorrow. Woody whoop. And like, cause Champ Sports did the same thing. Like they had pairs left over, but they weren't allowed to sell it until the next following day. Which meaning if anybody that didn't pick up their raffle winners, they would just do first come first serve the next following day. So that's what they did. But Foot Locker was like, yeah, we have enough pairs. If you want a size 8 through a 9.5, like we have them. So I went to another mall. I went to go pick up my EA. They had a ton of GS sizing available. Did not pick up any GS sizing. But they did had a couple men's sizing. But the store in the mall, this fashion mall in Vegas, bro, it was a zoo in there, dude. Oh my gosh. Like I didn't realize, I forgot that it was Black Friday. So you already know that people were already shopping, dude. Mind you, it was like 9 o'clock, dude. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning and the mall was already packed. I can't imagine how the mall was looking like, later later during the day. You know, because I know the homie Jake B, he went to go pick up his pair at the same mall, and he said mall was hectic, bro. You couldn't find parking, so his wife ended up just dropping him off, you know, at the mall, and then just went to go pick up a pair while she looped around the mall until he was done. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? Good morning. So hopefully everyone picked up their pairs. There was another store, Shoe Palace. I don't know whether or not if they did like a raffle or they did first come first serve. They had a full size run at Shoe Palace. Full size run. I walked in, didn't really see the shoe, you know, displayed. So I just, you know, an employee came up to me and asked me if I needed any help. And I said, yeah, I'm just asking if y'all got the Black Cat Air Jordan 4s. And she said, yes, we did. And she allowed me to pick up a pair. So they had a full-size run in men's and full-size run in GS. So if you went outside, you know, did a little bit of footwork, you should have been able to scoop up a pair. But like I said, it was still difficult to hit on bigger sizes. Like I hit on size 13, a 9, and a couple 8s, and a couple size 13s, I think 12s. And they're all sold. Like I have... all of them have to get shipped. I have a couple over here, and then I have a couple near my door. I have to ship them out because I told you guys I was gonna go pick up some random sizes and then ship it out to anybody that needed them. They're all sold.
Yo,
so do
Roffy,
not
did you sell those SZ13?
Smoke Dog, thank you so much for the 9-month re-up. Yo, Raffy, did you sell those? Yeah, I did. The 13's gone. I gotta ship it out today. The 9 was for the homie Tanene. I got a size 8, got a double up on a size 8, and then I got a couple other sizes as well that got sold as well. So they're all gone. I told you guys to hit me up on IG. So because when I posted that, I was still out and about, and I found a couple more sizes. So I ended up selling it to anybody that wanted to hit me up on IG. So dude, like I told you guys, I was gonna help you all out. Adobo for the $5 donation.
@adobo8383 donated $5. Happy Monday, Raf. Ming oil behind the tabs on the Black Cat 4S kill the squeak.
Shaman Boy
Christmas
Adobo for the $5
collection, fam.
donation. Happy Monday, Raf. Mink oil behind the tabs on the Black Cats 4s to kill the squeak. Merry Christmas collection, fam. What up, Adobo? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. I mean, when I put on the Black Cats, like they squeak obviously whenever you like squeeze them together, but like when you walk, it's not as bad as what people think they will. You know what I'm saying? They are, so it's not bad. Yeah, I sold all the pairs for retail. Sold all the pairs for retail. Obviously, some people, you were generous to give me a little bit of a oop just because I went out about and grab all these pairs, which, you know, people didn't have to do it, but they were still generous to do that. But I end up selling all the pairs for retail, dude. Size 13 and a couple random sizes as well. So glad that I could help out, man. It sucks. I know I honestly think the Black Cat Air Jordan 4s really surprised a lot of people. I would say this, chat, like if you guys pay attention to you could be able to catch some restocks on these Black Cats. These Black Cat Air Jordan 4s will 100% restock. Like, this is what's going to happen. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, this is absolutely is going to happen. I think we'll see a DSG mystery restock, which most likely will be obviously the Black Cats. We'll see that. We'll also see JD Sports and Finish Line restock as well. I think they'll restock at some point. Hibbett Sports and random stores online will do restocks. They will. Like Hibbett Sports does restocks all the time. So if you pay attention, if you have any monitors, like sneaker monitors, then you'll know exactly when these restocks will happen. So that is another one. Nike sneakers app, most likely Nike will do a restock, but it's a matter of time is when, right? It's like a matter of time is like, yo, when is the restocks going to happen? But the restocks will happen. I mean, they dropped 152,000 pairs. I mean, that's a lot of pairs. 152,000. I mean, that's a ton of pairs for the Nike sneakers app. And I think this Black Hat Air Jordan 4s surprised a lot of people. You know, the amount of stores that got them, the amount of pairs that were online. Like, I feel like this shoe was definitely a shoe that was underestimated by a lot of people, which is fine. What up, Shane? What's good, dude? I'm sure there's a restock, not the type of pair that they're gonna miss out on sales during the holidays. Absolutely not. Now that anyone thought that this Air Jordan 4 you know, Black Hat, do you think this to the ones that said like, oh, these are gonna hit the outlets? Do you think that this shoe will hit in the outlets now? I don't think it will. So Hibbett's been restocking all weekend. Famous says, yeah. So I mean, they've, if you have like monitors and paying attention to it, like you will hit on a restock if you pay attention to it. But like I said, some people have like 9 to 5s and people are busy and no one got time to, catch a monitor restock and sitting at their computer all day trying to figure out when the restocks are going to be. That's the only difficult thing about it. But at the same time, like, if you're experienced on like using monitors and whatnot, then you should know when these restocks will happen. So also, the question is, now that we went through the Black Hat Air Jordan 4, do you guys think, this is a question from me to you guys. Do you guys think the Air Jordan 11 Gamma Blues are going to have the same effect that the Black Hat Air Jordan 4 did? Okay. I feel like this will change a lot of people's answers. I think this will change a lot of people's answers. Now that we've seen that the Jordan 4 Black Hats, what they did, I feel like it's going to change. Like some of people's answers are going to, change from what we've seen on the Black Hats. What up, Rocket? What's good, dude? Trey, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Appreciate that.
@Treiveno donated $5. Morning fam, hit that like button. Black Cat price staying above 300. Rafi told y'all to put in basic leg work for them.
Shamba Boy Trey for the 5. Morning fam, hit that like button. Black Hat prices staying above 300. Rafi told y'all to put in that basic leg work for them. Yeah, I mean, the thing is this like, I already said this, right? Like, Trey, you have a point, right? Like, I'm not the one to be like, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Like, I'm just saying that, like, you don't, what did I always tell y'all? I told you guys never to rely on the Nike sneakers app. Too many casuals, too many lazy people that don't want to go outside, putting the legwork in, only end up relying on the Nike sneakers app. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this just because now it's all sold out. I'm saying this because, like, at the end of the day, like, you do not want to underestimate a shoe, right? Sometimes, even though that there's a lot of stock, people already assume, since the way the market is now and the sneaker game, how like a lot of GRs tend to sit and whatnot, like, you don't always want to rely on the Nike sneakers app. Now, once again, this is the Black Hat Air Jordan 4 is not like a white cement Jordan 4, right? Like, we all know that the white cement Jordan 4 did sit, right? They did sit. But at the end of the day, right, we know that when you walk in a store, right, you don't see white cement Jordan 4s anymore. You don't see them sitting anymore because eventually the shoe will sell out. That's the same thing with Black Hats, right? I'm sure Black Hats were sitting for a little bit at some stores because I seen all over the internet, on Instagram, on Twitter, that people were in lines the next following day for first come, first serve, or to see if there was, some more pairs. And I have a reseller here locally out here in Vegas. And remember what I told y'all, all locations are different. Okay. So here in Vegas, I will talk for Vegas. And I've been saying this, that like, there's so many people out here in Vegas that don't give a crap about GRs. That's why I said, like, when I walked in stores and I found pairs, I'm not surprised. Maybe in your areas, like if you live in an area where like a lot of people love GRs, or they were really anticipating for Black Hat Air Jordan 4s to sell out, right? Like EA in store didn't sell out here in Vegas. In store, like I walked in multiple stores and got multiple pairs. Right. So like it just depends on your city. And that's what I noticed about Vegas. They don't give a crap about GRs unless they know, like, resellers. I could tell that the resellers out here, if they probably thought that Black Hats, Black Hat's going to be everywhere, this is not going to be worth anything. Like, I bet you a lot of the resellers jumped on the Black Hats out here once they found out how hyped the Black Hats were that day. Right. So like, I was surprised. Like, I was absolutely surprised. That's why I was like, you know what? If I find some extra pairs, I'll sell it to you guys for retail. I was like, you know what? Why not? I'm sure there's people out there that did not manage to hit on this Black Hat Air Jordan 4 online because they got clipped everywhere, bro. They really, really did. So, like I said, maybe now that we go into the Jordan 11 Gamma Blues, I think a lot of people are probably not going to sleep on the shoe at all, which I'm not saying that nobody was sleeping. I just feel like everyone was like, not everyone, but there was a lot of people that were like, contemplating whether or not they should spend $235 on a Gamma Blue Jordan 11, right? So same thing happened with the metallic 5s. Yeah, absolutely. I would say that for the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats, I would say that it already had a lot of momentum going into the release, where like a lot of people knew that they wanted them. We didn't know exactly, because you have to think about it, right? Black metallic 5s they had a little bit of a different energy, because that was like the introduction of like, okay, here we go. Jordan Brand and Nike is going to start to push Jordan 5s this year because it's the year of the 5s, right? I mean, Jordan 5s were never really talked about, because it was all about the Jordan 4 and then Jordan 3s, Jordan 1 Low Travis's, but now coming into 2025, like no one really knew that the metallics were going to do what they did until after people saw what it did on release day. And plus, mind you, they only dropped 55,000 pairs on the Nike sneakers app. 52,000 pairs is a big, huge difference of 152,000 pairs on the Nike sneakers app for Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, right, if the black metallic 5s did drop 152,000, would we see a more of a little bit of different change of how people felt about the shoe? I think so. I personally think so. I think it would have been a different story if they did drop 152,000 pairs of the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallics, just because no one knew how 5s would do in 2025, in my personal opinion. Okay, but like I said, that's hypothetically, because we wouldn't know, because they only dropped 52,000 and now the prices are up like almost $400 for the Air Jordan 5s. But for an Air Jordan 4 Black Cat, it's like you had a lot of people say, oh, well, they're keep oversaturating the black cat, or no, the Jordan 4 silhouette, Raph. Well, I mean, it just depends on the colorway at the end of the day, right? So a lot of people took L's on sneakers app. Yes, there was a good amount of people that took L's on the Nike sneakers app. And I told y'all that because there's a lot of casuals that only have the Nike sneakers app. I said this, I've been saying this for the last couple weeks, right? I told y'all, like, a lot of casuals don't know what JD Sports and Finish Line. We still get people asking, yo, Raph, like, how do I get EA on JD Sports and Finish Line? Is Undefeated legit? Is sneaker politics legit? You'll get casuals asking those type of questions because we bring up different, sneaker websites, and then you get some people in here asking if it's legit or not. So I think at the end of the day, man, like, Gamma Blue 11s probably will probably most likely sell out. I think this shoe will be very successful. I think there was already a lot of hype around the Gamma Blue 11s even before, before the Black Hat Air Jordan 4 stuff, But all I gotta say is, anybody want the Gamma Blue 11s? All I gotta say is, like, you gotta put in that extra footwork just in case, if you hit multiple pairs. I'm sure people out there will, that don't hit will buy the shoe off of you. So I truly think that this shoe will sell out most likely. Not sure what the stock numbers will be. But I think it will 100%, sell out. So I'm thinking it's going to be around the same stock numbers, maybe a little bit more. So we'll see how this all is going to go. They don't know Hibbit Soul Play Shoe Palace. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of, like, educating some people, especially if you know somebody locally that is you personally know and ends up asking you, how can I buy the shoe? I mean, it's a good way to just put some people on, like, oh yeah, you could buy it from here. If you create an account here, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to realize too, chat, is that not everybody has pairs. The people that hit online, I mean, there's a lot of pairs out there that has to get shipped, and the question is, like, is that going to affect the prices on the Air Jordan 4 Black Hats? In my personal opinion, it will, maybe just a little bit, but I think the Black Cat Air Jordan 4s are going to stay where they're at. I don't think the stock numbers are going to change. Okay, I don't think this, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to change, bro. I don't think the prices on StockX or whatever you guys, shop at, eBay, GoDaddy, I don't think those prices are going to change. Maybe in smaller sizes, but in like bigger sizes were really, really tough to hit in store. Okay, so mind you, I told y'all like Black Hat Air Jordan 4s, like the bigger sizes were difficult to hit. Like all the stores that I went to besides Shoe Palace had bigger sizes. So everybody else only had between an 8 and a 9.5 or a 10. So I would say prices for bigger sizes are going to stay where
Good
they're
morning,
at.
beautiful
Rahul's
people.
for the 44-month re-up.
Cool
Good
face
morning,
emoji.
beautiful people. Running up for Jim Bro. Shout out to Rahul's for the 44-month re-up. What up, Rahul's? Appreciate you, my boy. Also, don't forget online stock numbers don't reflect in a store stock. Sometimes it's lower or higher, but sure, you go to your local source. Yeah, of course. The stock numbers are going to be extremely different. All right, they're going to be, completely different than online than in store. I mean, you'll most likely get, more stock online than in store. So demand is going to go up there for Christmas, and prices of the Black Cat 4s will too slightly, might be $400. And yeah, I mean, it probably will. Like if you look at the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats, right? The Air Jordan 3 Black Cats already at $300 plus. This Black Cat Air Jordan 4 is easily going to be a $400 plus shoe next year. 100%. No doubt about it. There's no way that a Jordan 3 Black Cat is going to go more than an Air Jordan 4 Black Cat, in my personal opinion. Okay? Like, there's just no way. Always buy that post Christmas dip for sure. My local resale store on Black Friday did Gamma Blue 11s, Black Cats for retail. Everyone went for Gammas. Do you think the Black Cat quality is comparable to the Jordan 4 Undefeated? I would say, surprisingly, I would say this. This might be a hot take, and some people may disagree with me. I would say that the Black Cat Air Jordan 4 has better quality than the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated. Like, I'm surprised, like very surprised, seeing the Black Cat Air Jordan 4s in hand, and just like, because the fact that the shoe is a nubuck, material, you would think that there would be so much flaws on the shoe, like glue stains, scuff marks, but like the pairs that I got, dude, they're flawless. Like, obviously the only downside about the shoe is the squeaky, but like, dude, like, I'm surprised how good, and it's an all black shoe too, so it's easily to see the flaws on the all black sneaker, but I'm surprised how good the shoe is compared to the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated. I would say we had way more quality issues on the Undefeateds than the Black Cats. So, I mean, I'm sure there's pairs out there, that has a little bit of flaws here and there, but majority of the pairs, all the pairs that I picked up, they're all flawless. So better quality control, not the better quality in general. I mean, the thing is, like, they're both a nubuck shoe. Like, but I would say, like, for this shoe specifically, I don't know what it is, but I feel like you could go a half size up on the Black Cats. I don't know. I tried, maybe because, like, the laces come a little tight, but I just feel like at the end of the day, like, you could probably get away with a half size by going a half size up on the Black Cat Air Jordan 4s for sure. But depending on the pairs, Raph, how many more shoes you copping before the end of the year? I think I might go for the Griffies. Gamma Blue 11s, like, it's a I don't know. It's up in the air, bro. You got pairs? Let me get one. Toof, you didn't hit, bro. You didn't hit. Man, you didn't even want these, bro. You don't like all black Jordans. You don't even need one. Look, Toof changing up. Look, you see this? You see what happens? When the resell is up high, this boy Toof said he don't really like the Black Air Jordan 4s because they're all black. And this dude wants a pair now, huh? Look at this guy. Look, get a little of this guy. He's not the only 4 that squeaks. Raph, you're gonna get you gonna get him, bro. A1 Soul says. I need a size 12, DH says. See, DHC still needs a size 12. Half size up on every Jordan 4 who didn't hit. You got to get the Gammas, bro. I mean, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on the Gamma Blue 11s. So, I didn't hit either. I got a pair for the wifey though. See, look at this boy Tooth. See, you guys got to pay attention the way how hypocritical Tooth is, bro. This man does not like the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats because he doesn't mess with all black shoes. But this man hit 2 pairs. Make that make sense. All right. He saw the resale price. He said, oh man, I need to jump on this. But he makes fun of all of you guys in this chat when it comes to certain shoes that you guys buy. I slept in and missed, but I will track a pair down. Oh, by the way, my Shy 001s, or my Shays, SGAs, they shipped out from DSG finally, bro. I'm like, why did it take that long for them to ship out, dude? Ridiculous. I was like, bruh. Let's see. I'd rather buy a Luka jersey than get those Jordan 4 Black Cats. Tooth, Tops needs a size 13 if you got an extra pair. Look at Rami. He's trying to hand out some handouts. This man couldn't hand out Tooth for the brick by brick size 13 for retail. This man wants a handout for retail. You know how bad Tooth wanted those brick by bricks? And Rami was like, nah, dude, you can't have my 13. I'm reselling it, bro. But hey, Tooth, can I get a size 13 for retail? I got a friend. 2 pairs of Black Cats and 2 pairs of foam posits. All right, here we go. My box came in a little beat up, but it's okay. So let's check this out. Relax. What up, man? What's good? There it is. So I got a kind of like a beat up pair, bro, right here on the side. So here it is, the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. Look, Rami had nothing to say, bro. Rami had nothing to say. Rami had nothing to say. Rami had nothing to say. He's like back to bed. Yeah. Had nothing to say. Want to hear? Yeah, I mean, here you go. Ready? So, this is like the front side of the shoe. Right there. And then here we go. Like this pair isn't, man. I get it's an all black shoe. Ain't nothing too crazy. But I'm really glad, with the Black Air Jordan 4, how just plain matte black this shit looks like it doesn't, there's no charcoal look, there's no gray, this is just pure black, all black. Yeah, it doesn't sound as bad when you wear it too. It doesn't sound as, it's just this one part on the top, that's it, but you're not gonna be sitting there squeezing your shoe, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only part that really sounds squeaky. But other than that, dude, all I gotta say, Chad, is that you gotta spray some stuff on this. If you get this scuffed, it's done for. You ain't fixing it. What up, Luno? What's good, dude? You ain't fixing that. Herbert beat the Raiders with one hand, Francisco says. Yeah, Geno Smith is trash though. There was a lot of upsets during the weekend, though. Carolina beat the Rams. So, there you guys go. Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. What would you guys say? Is this top 10 worthy? I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with y'all. This is not top 10 sneaker of the year. This is just not top 10 for me. It's just an all black Jordan 4. I get it. Right? So, I'm sure a lot of people in here like this shoe. But this is me personally. It's not in my top 10. You guys let me know. Is this top 10 sneaker of the year in your top 10? And speaking of top 10 sneaker of the year, chat. All right. I finally made a Google Doc. I let my friends, I let some of my friends, I gave them the link to some of my friends to test it out, but no one freaking responded. They just ignored my message. Frank. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I could copy and paste this. Because I wanted to see if someone could test this link out. So here's the link. of the top 10 sneaker of the year so you guys could go create it. Okay, so I created a Google Doc. So if anybody in here, please let me know if it works. I created a Google Doc so you guys could put in and submit your top 10 sneaker of the year. Okay, at the end of the year, I will put all the votes in. Okay, I will put all the votes in, and then I'll share it here on the stream. We'll have a whole top 10 sneaker of the year celebration. Okay, here on this channel at the end of the year. So put your top 10 sneaker of the year, and then I'll do the voting, and we'll go from there. Okay, can someone please go ahead and put a response on there so I could see if your response ends up showing up? Okay, so this is the Collection Family Edition. I want to see, what the viewers, I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And then, like I said, I'll put the poll, there will be a poll. Now, I'll put obviously I'll put two shoes together if they end up tying together. Like say if number 6 got tied with whatever, we'll go from there. So, but I'm pretty sure it probably won't. Okay. That sounds too much work, Rob. If you don't want to, it's up to you. I know. No, it has to be in order, chat. It has to be in order. Okay, your top 10 sneaker of the year has to be in order. Okay, 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. Okay, so I'll make sure I'll explain that when I post it on Discord, but I wanted to share it with you guys. We already got response. Let's see. Damn, you guys are quick with it, bro. You guys are quick. Okay. No, you guys can't even look. Someone says Niners sucks. It says someone's Raph is my. We see if you guys gonna do something funny like that, then we're not gonna do it, bruh. Like, come on, dude. Like, if you're gonna do anything funny, you're just gonna ruin it for everybody else, and we're not gonna do it. You guys are gonna say some dumbass shit on this on these responses. So please, just answer the response accordingly, and we could He got the Chase B exclusive and they weren't gonna come out. Wait, what? Didn't some dude? I'm not sure. You guys are already putting some dumb answers on there, dude. Just gonna ruin it for everybody else. We got one. Oh my god! I said top 10, not your number 1. Thank you. Somebody at least put a real answer on there. Yeah, that was you. Fucking idiot, bro. Jesus Christ. Some of these responses just... Oh, by the way, some of y'all are grown-ass men in here putting some goofy-ass answers in this goddamn freaking thing. I'm not even going to show it, bro. Some of you guys are just super immature. Just make one that lists every shoe that release and make it a multiple choice instead of the... Well, the thing is, there's so many shoes, though. What if there's a shoe that's not on there? You know what I mean? That's all, bro. That's a lot of shoes, dude. You know how many shoes that is? That released all year. What if someone wanted some GR New Balances, and they're like, yo, Rap, this GR New Balance is not on here, and they can't vote for it. You know what I'm saying? People need to go back to school. Oh, absolutely. Raffy's doubling up on these Gammas. I see it now. No, I don't know, man. I don't really need this. The only thing about the Gammas is that, I don't know, bro. I don't know. My bro Raph, happy holidays. Checking in. Shout outs to the chat. What up, A1's Hype Soul? What up, dude? What's good, dude? Should have made this 10 actually input fields. Yeah, I should have, bro. But, people don't know how to listen. So we had 1, 2, 3 people that actually listen. Thank you. Everybody else only put 1 shoe on there. It should be down to 20 to 30 pairs. If it's one off, just put a box that says not on the list. I just wanted a legit top 10. Thank you. That's why I'm saying make a column that says 1, then other column that says 2, all the way down. Way they give just one answer on each one. What a One podcast says. Yeah, I might have to change it up, bro. I might have to change it up. Because in here, it's just you could put a paragraph and then just put your top 10 sneaker of the year. So maybe I'll change it up and edit it so it's a little bit more organized, a little bit easier to read. Because 10 is too many. Narrow down to 5. Bro, that's the whole point. What are you guys too lazy to put your top 10 sneaker of the year? You guys want to do top 5? Is that what you guys want to do? You guys want to do you guys want to do top 5 or top 10? Some of y'all are like saying there's too many to put. It's only 10 shoes. You can't name 10 of your favorite shoes of the year? You see, this is gonna show how lazy some of y'all are. That's the whole point, right? We do top 10. Top 10, that's the whole point. Top 10 sneaker of the year is fair. Absolutely, it's fair. Make it worse if it's top 5, rather than making people think too early. No, you don't have to do it right now. Like, this is just like this is just a test of how this is all gonna go down. If anybody already put their answers on there, that's fine. I'll keep it there and then just make a new one and then just go ahead and do it. Like, I'll test it out today. So yeah, 101 podcast, hit me up on IG or something. But it has to be through Google Doc though. A lot came out. I think 10 to put it is fair. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a lot of shoes that came out. It would be hard to put like multiple choice. Like, absolutely, bro. Let's see. Told you the Panthers would beat the Rams, Raph. It's easy to say told you so if like they won. Top 10 with no repeat silhouettes, J-Boy says. Have to put a GR Nike on that list. Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. Because some people, I wouldn't be surprised if someone put like Pegasus, the Pegasus is on there. I wouldn't be surprised if someone put the Nike Vomero Plus on there, because there's a ton of good shoes out there that dropped this year. You know, hey Raph, when the Chase B's drop and when? I seen one of the Travis Scott team posted on Instagram that the Jumpman Jacks will drop on December 19th. That was a guess, because they put like a random date on the post, and like they didn't say, you know, exactly what it was for. So my guess, it's going to be December 19th is when the Jumpman Jacks Chase B's are going to drop. So the 19th. Like, today is the pop-up for the Travis team. They're doing a whole pop-up for the Jumpman Jacks. The pickup is out there in Houston. So if anybody entered in for the raffle for the Air Jordan, not the Air Jordan, but the Jumpman Jacks Chase B's, then the pickup is going to be in Houston. The actual official release is going to be on December 19th. I'm not sure if that's going to be on the Travis site, or because the 19th lands on a Friday. So maybe I'm assuming maybe on December 20th we see on the Nike Sneakers app. But this is going to be another, you know, this is going to be another thing where, like, right, for the Chase B's, where we could potentially see this shoe only drop on the Travis Scott website. Right? I'm not sure if the Nike Sneakers app, like, there's official images on the Jumpman Jacks, right, for the Nike official images for these. But like, at the end of the day, like, I mean, we had the official images for the Jordan 1 Low Travis's, but they never dropped the Nike Sneakers app. So who knows, man? Like, what if they, like, chat? Let me ask y'all something. Okay, let me ask y'all something. So what if, big what if, I'm not saying that they are going to do this, but there could be a possibility. But what if that Nike and Jordan Brand decide to only drop Travis Scott sneakers only on the Travis Scott website and no longer on the Nike Sneakers app? Like, what if they decided to do that? Like, would you guys be upset if they did that? Would you guys be upset if they did that? Gammas and I'm done. And another thing, we have to put shoes that never came out or first time releasing. Not Black Hats, because that released already twice previously, Subbull says. I mean, whatever, it is what it is, dude. If people want to put on their top 10, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Will be cooked and keep them. Yes. Black Hats restock. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see Black Hats restock throughout the entire week. You got to have like monitors to know. Like, I'll tell you guys this, okay? The only restocks that would say rely on, okay, is the Nike Sneakers app, DSG, and JD Sports. Okay, for anybody that's asking the restock of this, okay, because this is what I would say. and this is from somebody that's ran. I've had monitors on my Discord group before, and some people like it and some people didn't care about it. Okay. But I would say this, chat. If you decide to go on in like some sort of cook group because you want to find a restock on these, is it worth it? Anybody that's running the Discord group would say, oh yeah, it's absolutely worth it. Because if you're getting into a cook group, because I've gotten this question over the weekend, be like, yo, Raph, should I go join a cook group so I could potentially hit on this shoe again on a restock? Mind you, you have to think wisely, okay? Because getting into a cook group is not just like, okay, like I want to get everything for retail. Yeah, sure. But like at the same time, just know you're paying a subscription for a Discord group that has all this stuff that could benefit you for reselling. Okay, that's the whole point of being in a Discord group, cook group, is you're trying to make that whatever $20, $30, $40 that you pay a month for a cook group back by reselling a sneaker, right? So if you're just going in there trying to hit for everything for retail, so be it. That's up to you. That's your money. But like the place that does a bunch of restocks for the shoe throughout the entire weekend and throughout this week and the next couple of weeks is Hibbett Sports. Okay, Hibbett Sports. Okay, because the thing is, if you are not familiar of a monitor, okay, like a restock monitor, you basically have to, like, whether or not if you have the notifications on your Discord, and then if it pings that there's a restock happening, like, then you could potentially catch it. But at the same time, it doesn't guarantee you that you're going to hit on the shoe again. Okay, because I've had a lot of I've seen that. Be like, yo, Raph, well, how do I know when the monitors, how do I know? I work 9 to 5. I'm busy during the week. I'm never on my phone. So that's the thing. You have to prioritize yourself. Okay, like, do I have to be on my phone all day to see when these restocks are going to happen? Or, you have to really pick and choose, bro. Like, you legit have to have your notifications on your phone all the time. And you have to be on that monitor all day. So if you work from home, it's a little bit easier for people that work from home, right? Like, you probably have your computer on, right? Checking emails, and then on the side, you have the monitors, and stuff like that. But like, it's like, you got to manage. It depends how you want to manage your time. So to give you as much of a transparent, like, answer to you guys, like, anybody that's like telling you to like buy a cook group or anything like that, I don't think it's worth it. You could just wait until like they end up restocking on JD Sports Finish Line. You will 100% know for that. DSG will restock them, and obviously the Nike sneakers app. So I don't know. That's how I would look at it, because now that everyone kind of like changed up a little bit on this Jordan 4 Black Hats, now everybody wants a pair. So, and I'm sure a lot of resellers are fiending for more pairs. Dude, I had a reseller out here in Vegas that cooked up like 50 pairs. I'm just like, holy dude. I'm ready for these Nard Wars. I've been saying that since the summer. Remember you going for restocks against everyone in all the cook groups? Yeah, because there's not only one cook group that does it. Like, a lot of the cook groups do it. So, Rafi, I picked up 7 pairs of the 4s and ordered 6 more pairs online, men's and GS pairs. There you go. Are you getting the Alma Mater 4s, dark mochas? No, I'm not a big fan of that shoe at all. I seen that Alma Mater is restocking the 5s. So just need one size 12, DH says. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking for someone that doesn't resell like that, because at the end of the day, like, I tell you guys, resellers don't care, man. They really genuinely don't care. Like, they don't care at all. Like, if they buy multiple pairs and just, make profit off of it, and you guys get upset, like, there's nothing that you could do about it. Like, resellers are going to be outside. They're going to grab all the restocks. They're going to grab as many pairs as possible, and that's just how it kind of goes. So Chase B's clear these Black Hats, Francisco says. This is what happens with the White Thunders. Yeah, I mean, the White Thunders were a little bit different too, because the White Thunders, they only dropped like 30,000 pairs of them on the Nike sneakers app on release day, So you talking about, like, I feet pushed in your You talking about the guy, that feet fetish in your sneaker W's? I don't know. I haven't looked at sneaker W's since Friday. I don't know. You gotta realize I'm not always on Discord. Let's see. What are you talking about? Sneaker W's? Who? Talking about this? Oh, no, this is not. I said someone here in Vegas. I didn't say someone on Discord, Rami. I said someone here in Vegas that hit like 50 pairs. This dude like cooked up a ton of pairs. Man, who knows, man? Who knows if this is even his picture? People be lying sometimes. Resellers are like poop on toilet paper. You don't want to look, but of course you do. I joined a random group for $40 bucks. Instantly regretted it. Pretty much same info as your free one. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, dude, like, I promise you this. Like, the monitors that I used to have on my Discord group, the reason why we took them off, because the people that are running the monitors, they freaking quit. Like, they stopped doing anything with the monitors. Because the way it is, you have to find, like, a sponsor that could bring the monitors in. I promise you this. Like, the monitors that I had were the same thing. Like, no offense, were like some of the stuff that I had were the same thing that Endurance had. Endurance, what they charge like $60 because I seen Keith Adams in one of the groups that I was in that I had the monitors in, and he was asking questions about the monitors. So some of the monitors that he has, I had the same thing on my group, but he was charging like $60, and I was only charging $2 a month. So like the monitors, some of these monitors are the same, but obviously some monitors are like different because you could get as many sponsors as you want, depending on what you want, right? So I get it. Some Discord groups may be expensive than others because they have more perks. Like they have Nike backend, they have stock numbers backend, they have all types of stuff. But what I had was just like the generic like boutique stores. I had Hibbits, we had forgot else what we had, but the thing is, once it didn't start moving, I was like, what's going on? And then we come to find out that whoever was running the monitors, they just basically quit. So we just took it down. So it just depends, you know. Other groups have different perks than others, but at the end of the day, like in the big 2025, like really a lot of these groups are really cooking up are like Pokemon cards, like really. Like I know somebody that that is in certain groups that literally they make the most money out of Pokemon versus sneakers. So, but yeah. But other than that, like with sneaker information, everybody could get it. Like it's easy, you know. Keith probably bought out your monitors. No, he was basically someone was sponsoring it. So like I wouldn't be surprised if he left that sponsor and then went somewhere else because they weren't updating anything. So, anyone going for the Kobe 9s this week? Jerome says, but like the thing is, the way sneakers are nowadays, dude, like it's like all the information that you could get, and majority of the GRs are not very hard to hit. Like the only thing that you get like throughout the entire year that's pretty limited are just anything that's collaborating. And there's only a few, maybe like GRs here and there that might resell. Because there was only a few GRs this year that resold some money. Like Black Hat 3s. Probably won't ever see a restock with those anymore. Foam Posits. You will never see those again. Like Metallic 5s. Won't see those again. The only recent ones that you might see just Gammas and Jordan 4 Black Hats. So like everything else should be like an easy scoop. Like anyone could tell you for free. Be like, yeah, this is where you buy it at. You feel me? Like some groups just have different perks. That's it. Black Hat 4s were an outliner because everyone had off for Black Friday. What up, family? What up, Cut Live? What's good, dude? I just rely on Eldon. Yeah, Eldon has his own group as well. Soul Retriever is great. So a lot of these groups have been doing it for many, many years. So it's just a matter of how you want to manage your time. I'm late. What's the tea with these Travis Scotts? Jumpman Jacks. The release date should be December 19th on these. December 19th. If anybody was asking, December 19th. It's even been a few restocks on Shadows. Yeah, I guess it just depends, man. It just depends. Here we go. I've been waiting for this. Thanks, Rami. I've been waiting for this. Possible J Balvin Air Jordan 4 is in the works. J Balvin just performed for 7 hours at a concert in Medium, Colombia. Or mid, how do you say that? See, that was that area that I got it wrong. And then I remember in the how was some people spelling Colombia? Was it? I think they spelled it with a U, wasn't it? Remember? Does anybody remember the release day of the J Balvins? How like the word was Colombia, but then people were spelling Colombia wrong. Was it that one? Was it that Colombia? And I was like, rap, it's COLOMB, Colombia. Well, the thing is, this is just a mock-up, bro. This is just a mock-up. This is just a mock-up. Oh, man. No way, dude. Because they're going based off what he was wearing, dude. Oh, man. Are they going to mess these up, bro? That's why they're saying with the mock-ups, bro. Because of what he was wearing. Dang, dude. I had like low-key a feeling that they would low-key mess these up, but I mean, I guess if you like them. Yeah, they're going based off how the shoe looks like on feet. What up, Jumpman fan? Well, you can kind of see him from here. I mean, it's J Balvin. Like, have you guys seen the ones? Like the Jordan 1s, the same thing. Like the Jordan 3s, a lot of people like those as well. I hope not. Why must everything be so sus? 2 crayons for taste. Those need to be for him and him only. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, they've been quiet on like the J Balvin stuff. Like, they were quiet this year, so obviously they took a break with J Balvin, which is fine, you know. But I have a feeling that, you know, people will say this now, but people are gonna like these when these drop. I gotta wait for official images. Tough to tell the mock-ups are accurate. Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, it's something that you have to see in hand versus, like, you know, official images versus what you see on the mock-ups. So, I mean, this could be a potential thing to see when it comes to J Balvin's, but like the colorways, like, it wouldn't be. It's not gonna. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, like, it's not gonna surprise me, because this is definitely something that, like, J Balvin and his team has always, you know, is kind of like a fruity pack type of shoe. Like Fruity Pebbles. Too many artists is not enough superstar athletes, Roman says. Hey, look, Roman. Hey, your the Black Cat Jordan 4 sold out, Roman. Sold out, Roman. They sold out, Roman. There you are. Jordan 3 J Balvs were nice. The break from J Balvin isn't fine. We need more J Balvs. For the Alphabet Squad, this was has always been his color palette, to be honest. It has. I mean, if you look back on the Air Jordan 1 high, like no one was like saying this when the Jordan 1 highs came out. Absolutely not. Like, it was such a different time. Like, if you were there during the time when the J Balvin Jordan 1s came out, like, people were a huge fan of the J Balvins, bro. Jordan 1s when they came out. Like, people love that shoe. No one was talking about rainbows. No one was talking about, like, y'all having crazy comments in the chat. No one was saying that when the ones came out. And no one was talking about, like, when they came out with the Jordan 3s too. What I think about the Nard Wars dunks, I think they're cool. I think they're nice. I think they look better on feet on the Nard Wars. What up, Drex? I want the Jordan brand to do more Jordan 1 lows with the big swoosh and player exclusive. Mad Jordan 1 low voodoos with the bigger swoosh. What's the restock coming for the 4s? It looks like some of you guys took an L on that. Jordan 3s weren't sus though. I just copped the J Balvin 2 green sample colorway. I mean, y'all really calling a shoe sus, huh? Y'all really calling a shoe sus. These are the same people that are switching up on the Chase B's, Francisco says. These are definitely not it. If I hear one YouTuber hype these up, I am unsubbing. Khaled about to go crash out again if he doesn't get his pair early from J Balvin. Oh, man. You guys are crazy, bro. I mean, you like what you like. You don't like it, then it's fine, you know. For me, I'm not crazy on it. This is definitely a shoe I probably wouldn't wear. But I mean, if you like it, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. And yet the Jordan 1 self-expression weren't just self-expression. Look, sometimes you call a spade a spade. I like a pink shoe, I don't care. But these looking crazy so far, Raph. The Goofy Goobers 4s should have get used sunset colorways like the 3s. Nah, I mean they would probably most likely have changed it up, bro. They most likely would have changed it up for sure. Like they don't really like. I mean, in a way that they do, but they don't. You know. Looks like unicorn. They grew up on the shoe. It has pink on it, Raph. Roman, you know what? You're gonna make fun of people that wear pink. That's fine, but you're still dodging the black cat comments, bro. Don't dodge it, bro. Don't dodge it, Roman. I seen what you were saying about black cats, bro. You dodging the comments, dude. And there's nothing wrong with pink shoes, bro. There's nothing wrong with pink shoes, my guy. There's nothing wrong with pink shoes, dude. Rami dodging all the Raider smoke today, huh? Oh, absolutely. That's why he ignored you. But I promise you, if the Raiders have beaten the Chargers, oh man, you would have definitely heard it from Rami for sure. You would have definitely heard it from Rami for sure. Dude, Geno Smith is ass, bro. Roman says they sitting here in store. No, they're not. Roman, stop lying to yourself, dude. Roman says Black Cat sitting in my store. Trying to be a Saucony. Just need gammas. What do you mean trying to be a Saucony? Huh? Raider, what are you talking about, bro? J Balvin been dropping color for shoes before J Tip did. We're doing our job, getting ready for the top pick, Rami says. Rafi, I have a clean pair of a size 8 Toro 4s. Would you trade for a size 8 Black Hats? No. Respectfully, no, I would not. Why? Because the Toro Bravo 4s drop next year. Why would I want your pair, bro? Why would I want the old pair if they're dropping a new one next year? You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense. Like, but I would probably respectfully pass, bro. One had Herbert kill the Raiders around me. Imagine throwing colored fits. That's crazy. Color for shoes. Black Cat's release gave me COVID vibes. I rock pink, but I can't rock no fully rainbow shoes. I'm sorry. Go back to the Balvins. They have chunky colors. Chucky colors. Raiders beat the Chargers in the stands, Rami says. Dude, Rami, respectfully, the Raider fans out here in Vegas ain't nothing, bro. It's just, if they're from Oakland and they're coming from Oakland and watching the game, sure. But like Raider fans, a bunch of them are just a bunch of bandwagons locally. Rafi, shout outs to my boy today. He turned 16 years old and gave him the Kobe 9 Moonwalkers for his birthday. Took him straight to practice to break in for his first JV varsity game tomorrow. There we go. Show my boy Jim Rat. There you go, my guy. Tell him I said happy birthday. Dude, all weekend I played basketball. Dude, my freaking calves are hurting, bro. Like my feet hurt. This was in LA. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. But the Raider fans out here, like, they're just a bunch of bandwagons, dude. Like, there's some Oakland, like, true Oakland fans. But, like, what up, Raph? What up, Steve-On? What up, dude? It's good, dude. Dude, I played, bro, yesterday. Like, I played from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. yesterday. I was tired. 2 to 10 from the most fans, Larry says. Ease Oakland in the house. How can you be a bandwagon when you live in the Raider city? Tito says. Well, yeah, they got a bandwagon. They just gotta jump on the team because, you know, that's the only team they gotta represent, you know. So, because technically it's just in Oakland. But yeah, you got a point, Tito. If they're technically not a bandwagon, but like, you know, they're just representing by default. Save those corns, Raph. They can't beat teams in the field, so the fans got to win somehow, Tanene says. Yeah, but the thing is, Rami ain't a real Raider fan if he ain't throwing hands. He can't even throw hands with the New York dad, bro. I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling, Rami. buddy, oh man, Vegas is the land of bandwagons too, says. I mean, the thing is, like, they got, like, when it comes to like baseball, like, of course people are gonna be like, oh, I mean, they got a baseball team, you know, they got to represent. It's just like hockey, you know. It's like Seattle Seahawks, bro. It's like not Seattle Seahawks, it's like Seattle, bro. Seattle, they got a what's it called? They got a hockey team. They got a hockey team, so of course they got to represent them. So that's why I'm like saying, like, Tito had a really good point. You know what I'm saying? Raiders are the left over toilet water after you oh man. I'm nervous with my Patriots game tonight. I can't stand them Giants. You can't stand them Giants? What do you mean you can't stand the Giants, bro? The Giants are not good this year, so how can you stand for a team that's not really good? And plus, they have like a bunch of injuries. Hey, we gave the Patriots one of their only losses. Nah, don't say my bad to Rami. He deserved that, Isha, too, says. Oh, man. I don't think there's anything to be nervous about because the thing is, the Patriots should win this game. But like over the weekend, there's been a lot of upsets. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants this Air Force One, if anybody wants this Air Force One right here, there's 9,000 pairs drop in. Wait, Rami running from a fight sounds about white. Oh, that's so crazy. Don't kind of work. What up, Ayo? So Rafi, when will the JD Sports have EA for the Nike Diamond Turf Cowboys? I'm not sure if there's gonna be EA. I know the next EA is gonna be most likely the Jordan 11 Gammas. So, Dart needs to drop 40 points today, 11 in a row or something. Is it in New York or is it in New England? Where is it at? Yeah, 9,000 pairs if anybody's going for this Air Force One, by the way. Anybody going for this Air Force One? Oh, it's in New England. Pats to the Super Bowl, you know this, man. I don't want to hear it, dude. There's so many people out. Hey, there's some of you New England fans, dude. Y'all weren't even representing. I haven't seen anyone wear a New England jersey in years, bro. Mr. General got mad at Rami. Stock size on the Air Force Ones. I don't know if anybody needs stock numbers from them, but it's 9,000. I'm expecting this Air Force Ones to sit. So, Pat's Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl rematch. You wish, bro. I tell you this. You know what, too? Do not be surprised if Sam Darnold fumbles around during the playoffs, bro. I'm telling you this, man. Do not be surprised. Sam Darnold's true colors will come out just like the Vikings. Like, the Vikings were a high-powered team, ranking team last year, and then Sam Darnold messed up during the playoffs, dude. I could see him doing that. I could absolutely see him doing that during the playoffs, bro. Like, absolutely, man. Like, the only thing that's going well for, like, the Seattle Seahawks is their defense. Like, their defense is playing. I'm like, don't get me wrong, their defense is playing very well. But, like, Sam Darnold doesn't really have to do much, bro. Like, he's been what? He had a pretty good game against the Titans because that's the Titans, but like he had a horrible game yesterday against the Vikings. What? How you can't compare Matthew Stafford to Sam Darnold? Matthew Stafford has won a Super Bowl with the Rams. What are you talking about? You can't compare Matthew Stafford to Sam Darnold, too. That's such a bad comparison. I'm just saying. I mean, I feel the same. I feel the same way for Daniel Jones. Like, I feel like he's gonna show his true self, like in the playoffs, bro. This is the same team setup that they won the Super Bowl, elite defense and okay offense. Bro, you can't compare your defense that you have now what you had back then, dude. Like, that is a bad comparison because the defense that you guys had during that run, like, especially like during that Super Bowl that you guys went up against, like the Broncos, like one of the best defenses, bro, top 5. Like, I'm talking chalking in the playoffs, bro. But it's still not comparable to because Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl. You can't compare that, bro. You really can't. Sam Darnold, he was on like one of the best teams last year with the Vikings, and then he gets what? Didn't he get booted in the first round? And then you have him with Seattle. Like, I get it, but still. But you can't compare that defense when you guys had like Richard Sherman. You guys, who else did you guys? You had not Megatron, excuse me. You had God, what's his name? You had Bobby Wagner, you had Wright, you had who else, you guys? Who was that other guy? That dude that got hurt and then God, what is his name? I forgot his name, bro. I think he definitely had to he had to retire because he had like so many injuries. Forgot his name. But yes, Cam, thank you. But I'm right, you're wrong. Naked. What? Yeah, Cam Chancellor, bro. Earl Thomas. Yeah, like you guys had like that defense is not comparable to what you guys have now, bro. Like, I'm not even a Seahawks fan and I freaking know that, bro. You don't even know your team. Jordan 3s are becoming my favorite number Jordans. I'm starting to have four fatigue. Yeah, CJ Wright. See, look, I know Toof's team more than he knows his own, bruh. Oh gosh, that's so crazy. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. We get about 15-20 minutes. All right, 15-20 minutes for these Air Force Ones. If anybody needs the breakdown, for the Air Force Ones, feel free to let me know. That's what I'm saying. That's what he's thinking that it's the same thing. That's what I'm saying, W Rod. He's saying that his defense is the same thing that they had with back then. It's not. Like, you can't compare that to that defense, bro. That defense was something else, bro. People were scared to go up against that defense. My team can't stop the run, Ayo Sosa says. Francisco thinks Genty, excuse me, not Genty is a bust. Francisco thinks Genty is a bust. No line, no defense, no nothing else. Yes, please give us the breakdown for the Air Force Ones. Yeah, I got you. Air Force One 11.5. Yeah, I got you guys. I got you, Roman. 11.5, bro. Yeah, I got you, man. 9,000. I think it was 9,000, unless I read that wrong. Let me see. Man. Let me see. Anybody going for the Air Force One? Let me know. Copper drop on the Air Force One. It's at 9,988. Dude, 11.5, Roman. Dude, 654. Golly. Oops. Yeah, stock numbers are pretty low on certain sizes. That's what I said too. I think Genty is still good. He just has no line. I feel the same way. 11.5, 654. Somehow under 1,000 for each size. He has a rookie on a shitty team. Give him a good team and he'll be fine. I think so too. If you put Genty on another team, he's rookie of the year, Nick says. I'm going to have to drop. I bugged out this weekend. Jacobs never had a line, and he was the best player on that team, so don't do that, Francisco says. Morning rap. Patience is a region working midnight, have its benefit. Caught the Hibbett Sports restock on Black Hat 4s, double up secure. There you go. Congratulations. Love to see it. It's crazy because I took L's on all the raffles out here and locally. Like, shit's crazy, man. Shit's freaking crazy. The fact that I took all L's on the raffles locally on DSG. I took an L on DSG. I took an L on Hibbett Sport. Took all L's, man. Shit's crazy. Size 14, yeah, man. Let me scroll down real quick, and then we'll go from there. 221 for a size 14. Stock numbers are pretty low. I mean, 9,988. We'll see. I'm not sure if this is going to be you know what I'm saying? Do you think Gymshark is overpriced? I don't know. Is this the Gymshark stuff? I don't think so. Well, these t-shirts I got for free. I went to Mr. Olympia, that's why. Frank talks a lot of shit for a guy that never seen his team win anything in his life, Rami says. Damn. Yeah, look at it. Rami and Francisco got some generational beef, dude. Like, straight up. Hey, man, listen, I love the competition, bro. It's like Tooth and the Chiefs. Like, Tooth has some generational beef with the Chiefs. You got real generational beef with the freaking Chiefs, bro. When Inhibits restock the Black Hats, they restock at random days and random times, bro. Random days and random times. Like, you just gotta look. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to say unless you have a sneaker monitor where they'll show exactly when the restocks will happen. But you just gotta have those type of monitors to know. So, buddy gotta burn off that ugly ass tattoo. That's so crazy, bro. Damn. He said, buddy gotta burn off. That's so crazy. Man's talking about Rami's Raider tattoo. Hey, Rami, that's all you got, man. Don't let this man talk to you like that, Rami. Done buying sneakers for this year. Got everything now. Maybe I'll go for the Green Goblins foams. Hey, did you guys see the official images for the Kobe 6s? The Kobe 6s? I just love how people hate on a team that isn't in the conversation and they're worried about them. The thing is, Rami, you kind of do the same thing. And two, it's because you were bumping your gums about the Raiders this year, and then you stopped talking about them now that your team is ass. So you can't really blame people. It's not even Francisco only. It's like other people in this chat is coming after your neck about your team that's ass because you were talking all that smack and you didn't say anything else during the year. So you got to expect that from people that watch sports. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's like the same thing with the Niners. You know, I'd be bumping my gums about my Niners because it's my team, right? I still bump my gums, even though like we get hurt and stuff like that. I even tell you, like, man, I don't even know how the Niners are even 9-4. I don't even know how the Niners are 9-4, bro. They just are. They just are, you know? So like when I lose, you know, I'm still here. I still talk my smack, you know? When we lose from a certain team, like Shador, bro, like they were a bam. Shador had his moment against the Raiders, but that was it, bro. He got shut down against the Niners, dude. What fan isn't gonna bump their gums in the beginning of the season? Not gonna come out of and be like, bro, we suck. Rami says, bro, it's like you still bump your gums. People, bro, I still be bumping my gums when the Niners were ass, bro. Like, I still bump my gums. That same thing with Toof. Toof's like, listen, as long as like me and Toof go back and forth all the time, like Toof bumps his gum all the time. It don't even matter if his team's ass, if his team's good, he's still bumping his gums, bro. Like, he's still bumping. He knew that Geno Smith was some ass throughout the years, but he's still bumping his gums. Rami rounds for the rest of. Shout out to
The best
Dead
team
Shutter
is
for
the
46-month
69
re-up.
ERS. Eggplant emoji. Nervous sweat emoji.
The best team is the 69ers. Thank you so much, Dead Shutter, for the 46-month re-up. Appreciate that. Shout out to Everyday PJ. Thank you so much for the $5 donation.
@everyday donated $4.99. Rafi hit on 2 black cats from Nike and my bank canceled both pair for suspected fraud caused the hit at the same time.
Shout out to Everyday PJ for the $5 day. I hit on 2 black cats from Nike and my bank canceled both pairs for suspected fraud because they hit on the same time. That's so crazy, bro. F your bank, bro. That means you have to change your banks, bro. That means you have to change your banks. Didn't you switch teams? I was never a Seattle Seahawks fan, bro. Top shelf. I was never. My family, half my family is my immediate family. My mom and dad and my sisters are all Seattle Seahawks fans, and then my family in California are all 49er fans. So like, I didn't switch any teams, dude. Cowboy fans, and I just stay out of the way. We them boys, but I know it's as soon as we when you lose, y'all coming for us. I'm going to just say this ain't our year. I just enjoy the Eagles playing up. Shout out to Rami for the 46-month re-up.
Team ever. Chase B trash.
Raiders were the best 1-0 team ever. Chase B's are trash. Rami says for the 46-month re-up. We're not talking about sports with the dude that he's a tramp stamp of their team. Might as well pick up and drink Bud Heavy, too says. Yeah, like for me, like shout out my boy G-Face. Good morning, Raph. Cooked up a 7-pack of Black Cats. If you missed, you took L's. Got to pay better attention on the streams. Facts, bro. People be sleeping, bro. I mean, that's so tramp stamp of his own team. Yo, Rami, you ain't gonna get that, bro. You ain't. Listen, Rami, listen. They're gonna troll you for a long time, bro. That's crazy. This man says, I'm not talking sports with a dude that has a tramp stamp of their team. Rami, don't make these dudes talk to you like that, bro. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, bro. Eagles we lose to the Bills and Chargers. As a Steelers fan, I'm looking forward to baseball season. Yeah. You know, talking about the Steelers, bro. Them shit. Oh man, dude. What happened to Rodgers, dude? He obviously doesn't know what a tramp stamp is, Rami says. T-Rex arms talking about T-Rex shoes. Can't make this up. That's so crazy, bro. That's so wild. Yeah, yo, man. This man Rami getting bullied in the chat, bro. Yo, Frank, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That shit crazy. Oh, man. Damn. Hey, man, it's early for a Monday, huh? This is how y'all feel on a Monday. Y'all wanted a longer vacation. Yeah, I seen you like look like you broke his nose or something. This is not Tomlin's fault. Rodgers is washed, 100%, dude. Aaron Rodgers is washed, bro. Man, effing Colts got robbed. G-Face says. Nah, it's like you were just up. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't talk about like the field goal situation, but like you got to understand that Houston is the number 1 defense in the NFL, bro. So it's like they definitely did what they had to do against the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Like it was it by 3 points to be 19, but you guys still lost by 4. So War Games got me going. Clearly, this man got Roman Reigns tatted on his cheeks. Not listen to him either. To be clear, he definitely does not have Roman's. I don't think he has any Roman tattoos. Delay game. I didn't watch the game, so I don't really know. I know the whole controversy was that field goal. So, Black Hat's restocked and I'm on your site, William says. Yeah, but that shit gets botted, bro. I'm Manir. Man, y'all just y'all on a roll this morning, huh? We got about 6 minutes, by the way. Any 6 minutes? 6 more minutes. You guys are absolutely in a roll, dude. It's insane, dude. You guys are on a roll. I don't see the Black Hats. Unless they sold out. Rams gonna win everything. Who has a Travis Scott tattoo on their cheeks? Life says. Roman Reigns on the cheeks is wild. Raf's seen Frank's cheeks, he would know, Raider says. I mean, he doesn't say he don't even have tattoos of Roman. This man has New York tattoos, and he's from Jersey, but he's backward AF. Oh my gosh. Dude, Frank's going in. Holy dude. He said this man has a New York tattoos, and he's from Jersey. Oh my God. God dang. He's on the O on the left cheek and the T in the in between and C on the right. Yeah, you call it bots cooked. Yeah, those sites are not even worth trying, bro, because you got to understand, like, people have bots that constantly just if their bot indicates that there's a restock, then it will just cook it, dude. It will just get cooked. So let's see. Everyone got so much aggression because y'all didn't hit y'all quota on the Black Cat Jordan 4s. Hey, man, people are too lazy to go outside, man. Like, listen, I probably would have cooked up so many pairs for you guys. But, like, the thing is, like, I didn't know that the malls open early. I forgot. Remember when Finish Line used to restock's newest Jordans release the following Monday? Yeah. But the queue would be trash. You talking about online, Dougal? Like, I probably would have cooked up way more pairs, honestly, chat. Like, I was, like, thinking about other people. Like, I was like, I could cook up some more pairs. If I could see it in the public and people who didn't hit, I'm more than welcome to help out. Like, I got to ship out the size 13 today. I got to ship out the 9. Got to ship out an extra 8.5. I got a couple more sizes, but all of them are sold. And I got my double up on a size 8. So if your team ain't better than 8 to 4, keep the birds out of your mouth, JoJo Dancer says. Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, I don't know how the Niners are 9-4, bro. I'm just enjoying the show. Like, deadass. Like, I've come to realize, like, if my Niners make the playoffs, right, and they get booted out the like first, second round, like, I could see the Niners going to the second round. But there's no way they're making it to the Super Bowl. That's just the reality of it, dude. Right? Like, our defense is too young. Like, we don't have our main core. We don't have Nick Bosa. We don't have No Warner. We don't have Malik Williams. I think that's who we lost, which was one of our rookies too, which was really good. And like, I don't know. We have our offense back, but it's just like, bro, like, I don't trust our defense fully. Nom for the 19-month re-up. Frank gonna start war games against
Frank
SB
gonna start
Crew.
war
Nom
games
says.
against SB Crew. Pointing finger emoji.
I'll try to help out with 13-12s and 9.5. Rami says. How the Bears the number 1 seed. Dude, listen, all I gotta say, the Bears ain't winning anything, bro. I'm sorry. All I gotta say is that do not be surprised if Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears get booted out the first round, right? They're not getting that number 1 seed, bro. They're just not. Hey, man, you know what? Have them have the number 1 seed. Go ahead. Hey, you know what? Have Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears have the number 1 seed. Okay? Because there's still a lot of games left, right? And I still think the Rams are still going to get that number 1 spot to the damn Panthers. Bro, the Panthers are okay. They're not, like, terrible. They're still in the run for the playoffs, bro. Like, they're not trash. They're decent this year. They're better than what they were like in the last 2 years. So I should say, man, listen. Do you love me? We shouldn't have lost, though. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Nah, Hawks taking that number 1 spot. Too much Bears hate by Raph, but gives Panthers love. Yeah, because I'm just not a Caleb Williams fan. That's it. I'm not a Caleb Williams fan. I'm not a Dan Campbell fan. Okay. All right. Another one just broke out last night. I'm not a Sean Payton fan either. All right, we got a minute. By the way, if anybody's going for the Air Force Ones, all right, good luck to anybody that's going for the Air Force Ones this morning. All right, 9,000, about 10,000 pairs dropping this morning if anybody's going for them. All right, roughly 9,000 pairs, 10,000 pairs dropping this morning for the Air Force Ones this morning. So good luck. All right. Don't give up, Raph. We the best, the Hawks. Well, who do we have? The Niners have next. We got the Tennessee Titans, bro. Bro, the last 3 games for the Niners are tough. We have the Colts, we have the Bears, and then we have the Seattle Seahawks to end the season off. So, and we played the Seattle Seahawks in San Francisco. Yeah, let's go. Hey, let me know once you guys are pending. Hey, let me know once you guys are pending, bro. Let me know once you guys are pending. All right, let me know once you guys are pending. If anybody's going for the Air Force Ones this morning, let me know. And they also dropped the apparel. I'm not sure if anybody who dropped the went for the apparel. So Eagles losing made Thanksgiving weekend amazing though. Not gonna lie. That's what all I gotta say is like this is what happens. Remember, chat? Okay, this is what happens when everyone wants to bump the gums about Brock Purdy being ass, and then when he wins, no one says anything. So. It's all good. The Patriots are going to get exposed. Broncos getting exposed. Jags for sure getting exposed. Colts getting exposed. Bears getting exposed. Right? That's all I got. Yeah, the Niners are number 7. We're 9-4, bro. Crazy. 9-4. Bro, we could get the number 1 spot. You're not Kyle Shanahan. Dude, no. With Kyle Shanahan, it's a love and hate relationship with him, dude. That's how I feel about Kyle Shanahan. It's a love and hate relationship, dude. Because the thing is, he plays very well during the playoffs. He coaches very well during the playoffs. He coaches very well during the regular season. When it comes to big games, dude, it's just like in the Super Bowl, it just gets me boiled in my head, dude. And the thing is, like, whenever your team's in the Super Bowl, you're gonna feel that way, you know. Damn, pretty much every team in the playoffs getting exposed. No, that's all I got. Bears. That's the old Bears. Lions ain't making the playoffs. All right. I hope not. Broncos, Patriots, Jags. That's all I got. And Colts. Bro, imagine, bro, if the Chiefs get booted out the playoffs, man. Oh my gosh. That would be some crap, bro. Like, I'm not going to hold y'all. I'd be very surprised if the Kansas City Chiefs, man, they got to win all the games. They really do. They need to win all the games, and they need the Texans to lose, basically. Well, no, not even that. The Texans are not even the wild card either. They're battling that last spot with the Bills. Dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's going to be tough, dude. That's going to suck. I tell you this, man. Hey, listen. Broncos getting exposed by who? Man, listen, stop it. Y'all freaking struggled against Mariota yesterday. I don't want to hear it. Mariota almost won that game for that team, dude. And y'all almost got, listen. Y'all almost lost from the freaking Mariota. Bro, it's just the thing is, dude, it's just like, it's any given Sunday, man. Listen, and the thing is, chat, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Niners lose from the Tennessee Titans. The Chiefs play the Texans next. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. All right, here we go, chat. Where we at? Anybody else pending? Roman, did you hit? Who else went for these? It won't let you check out. What do you mean? You talking about on the Air Force Ones? Talking about the Air Force Ones? We win. Mariota folded. Still struggled, man. On the Kobe's Protro 6 is comfortable. Yeah, they're pretty comfortable. Apple Pay. So it looks like some people out here are struggling. I don't know. I hit a W on the, there you go. Felt like Ross seeing the Jets beat the Falcons, but then remember he's a Patriots fan also tonight. Now they going all the way. This year the Super Bowl is San Francisco this year, correct? Hey man, listen, all I gotta say is, man, if I'm a delusional, hey listen, you know who's going to the Super Bowl this year, chat? You know who's going to the Super Bowl? The 49ers, bro. Did you guys hear me? The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl, and we're winning the Super Bowl in Santa Clara. That's my delusional take. Y'all want to hear delusional? That's my absolute delusional take. Is that the Niners, they make a whole run during the playoffs. They'll go the wild card. We probably won't win the division. Okay? And we literally win the Super Bowl. That's my take. As a delusional Niner fan. All right. That's my take. And one day I'll win the lottery. Facts. StockX zero seller fees on Cyber Monday. Oh, it is Cyber Monday. Any steals and deals on Cyber Monday or what? Rafi hating on the Lions? Absolutely, I'm hating on the Lions. Hey, listen, chat. If the Niners make it to the Super Bowl, listen, if they magically just get there to the Super Bowl, like, what would you say about the 49ers? Like, Kyle Shanahan is just the guy, right? Or like CMC is just, bro, if we can't lose CMC, the Niners lose CMC, it's done for. We might as well chalk it up and bench everybody else. Niners can't beat the Rams. Bro, what do you mean the Niners can't beat the Rams? We beat the Rams this year. What are we talking about? They just beat us the second time. See, this is when you know who doesn't watch sports and who does. Okay? We legit beat the Rams this year, bro. The Rams just beat us the second time. That's it. And you think I'm delusional? In the playoffs? I mean, like I said, it could be any given Sunday, bro. Any given Sunday, my friend. Any given Sunday. You just never know, bro. Just never know, man. Rams can't beat the Panthers. Oh, man. Robert Saleh is truly just God, I'm honest, man. Turning the disabled defense into yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give him some credit too. Saleh, like Robert Saleh, like, I gotta give him some credit, bro. The fact that who he has, dude, like, and he's just working with rookies and our defense, like the Niners defense, as how young they are, like they've been playing, like they've gotten a lot better throughout the year. Like if you're a 49er fan, like you should be pretty happy how the young 49er defense has been playing in the last couple games. Like they've been stepping up. I'm not gonna hold you. They've been stepping up. The real Matthew Stafford came out yesterday, Funkmod says. No, dude, listen, it's always like that when it comes to sports, though. Like, it's always like that when it comes to sports. I need Dallas to start losing. I don't need that last game versus the Giants to be flexed, Rami says. All y'all got in C-Mac. Run past everything goes to him. Hey, man, listen. If you have CMC on your team, you would be cheering him on as well, man. Rob was right about the defense. We owe him an apology, Tanene says. Yeah, Rob's still delusional, though. I sold my Kobe 6 Caitlin Clark's for $335 yesterday. There you go, Nate. You talking about the blue ones? Refresh the page. Let's see. Is this sold? Some of this sold out? So size 14, 15, size are still sitting, chat. Size are still sitting on the Air Force Ones. I figured that this shoe would sit. Like, they need to slow down on these Kobe's, bro. These Kobe Air Force Ones, like, no one's buying them anymore. And I think it's like, if you like them, sure, but like I feel like they're saturating the hell out of these Air Force Ones, man. Insane. But I mean, if you like them, you want them. Oh, look at these. Damn, so much stuff loaded up, bro. Holy smokes, dude. And the year hasn't ended. These are dropping tomorrow. I didn't realize this was dropping tomorrow. Is anybody going for the Krampus? How do you say these? Anybody going for these? I forgot, dude. Anybody going for these? Yeah, but every Niner fan is delusional. I mean, I'll be delusional as hell. What about Brandon Ayuk? Bro, they're releasing Brandon Ayuk in the offseason, man. Only 5,000 pairs on the Krampuses. 5,000 pairs tomorrow. No, they're releasing Brandon Ayuk in the offseason. We don't need him, bro. I really do hope that we win a chip without any of these guys. Like Deebo Samuels, Brandon Ayuk. Like, I'd rather have a young player and develop him. Yeah. I'm okay with that. You should grab the LeBron jersey and shorts to wear playing ball. I'm not a crazy LeBron fan. I can't wait for my SGAs to come in, though. My SGAs, 001s. I can't wait to unbox those. Krampus has already been obtained at my local skate shop. The real question is, will he come back to try to play at the season? Honestly, Nam, this might sound crazy, but like I feel like he will, in a way, because that's a lot of money that he's about to lose. You know, that's a lot of money he's about to lose. Bro hasn't showed up in any practices. I know. I don't think he doesn't care, bro. That's why we don't need him, man. Like, he's literally like Brandon Ayuk is literally ruining his entire career. He really is. Like, no one knows how well he's gonna play after the season. Even if they let him go, he's probably gonna go sign with the Steelers or something. Honestly, like that might be like that's how I feel. Like if he gets let go, the Steelers are probably gonna grab him. Wish I could have gotten the hoodie to match these. Loud Pack says. Bro, I haven't showed up to any practice, passing the cramps. If you only benefit him to next year, if he does, sitting out does nothing for him. Absolutely not. He's losing on a lot of money, but it doesn't benefit. I mean, it benefits us. It's ego, bro. Like even Unk and Ocho said, bro, it's literally ego. Not that didn't what Unk didn't say that. Who said that? It was, what's his name? It's that one dude that everyone hates on. It's that white guy that everyone hates on sports. I think he does. Was it his ESPN? What's his name? Golly. He had a really good take of him explaining it. Explain the whole Brandon Ayuk situation. What's his name, bro? Fuck. Petty Eddie, what up, man? I think he should have stopped. He had that one beef with he had that show with Unk. Was that on ESPN? And then Unk had to leave the show. Man, who was his name? No, not Pat McAfee, bro. It was the older guy, Skip Bayless. Thank you. It was Skip, bro. He had a perfect explanation about Brandon Ayuk, bro. Like a perfect explanation. But I could see them being worth a lot in the next few years because of how limited they all were. I think it's all mental health issues for Brandon Ayuk. I don't know, bro. I don't want to talk on anyone's mental health and anything like that, but it's just I don't know. Who knows what the man wants, dude? And clearly he's on social media. The thing is, it's true, bro. The thing is, I would say this, when someone is not doing anything and they can't, obviously when they're hurt, especially athletes, and they go on social media, that's going to mess them up, bro. I'm not saying that's what it's affecting him, but he probably sees all the comments. He probably sees all the hate that media is giving him. He sees it all, bro. And then he's trying to walk around with this high ego, saying, you know what I'm saying? Walking around with his ego, knowing that because when he signed that contract, when he walked in with that when he was going to sign that contract, bro, he walked in I'm the man, bro. He thought he was the king of the hill. Of course, he's getting paid a lot of money. He thought it was him. And then when he got hurt, he was on that private jet that he was on, eating all that food. Dude, he was on this high ego, bro. Because at the end of the day, he got his bread. Don't get me wrong. Sure. But dude, he's just toxic for the team, bro. Debo did the same thing. I know Debo did the same thing. He was all over social media talking all that smack. The only person that wasn't doing that was kind of laying low, was whenever his contract was coming up, was Nick Bosa. He was just quiet. He didn't go on social media. He didn't go on nothing, saying all this, saying all that. It was just Brandon Ayuk and it was Debo Samuels. Those are the two guys that literally had we had issues in the last couple years. I get it. Go get your bag, bro. Get your money. But man, it gets irritating when you're a fan of the team. Yeah. He came back after the bag, out of shape and not ready to work. Skipped training and got injured. What a waste. Yeah, it is what it is, dude. I'm not saying that that's the karma that he got, but it just sucks that it was just how everything else kind of transpired. The Krampus is going to look fire after the orange comes through. I'm not a big fan of the shoe at all, bro. This shoe is, I don't know. If you like these, hey, man, listen. So be it. Trent Williams did the same thing. Not necessarily he was kind of quiet about it, though. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really on social media saying anything, bro. I feel like they already had a plan for Trent Williams, bro. They already had a plan for him. He just wasn't out there speaking it on social media like all the other guys were. So George Kittle is the true bro, but he offered to pay cut to say. I think George Kittle is going to retire as a 49er. I think he's going to retire. We just signed him for another 4 years, didn't we? 4 or 5 years? He's going to retire as a 49er, bro. After his contract is up, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up retiring. He's going to retire as a 49er. Him and Juszczyk. I feel like he will retire when George Kittle retires. So, but who knows, man? We're just lucky to have him back, too. Do you have any SBs? I do have a few. I heard the 85 breads are about to release. That's what I'm saying. What happened to that? That was one that I was on my list that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, that was whenever he was with Washington. The Jordan 1 High breads, there hasn't really been any talks about the breads, dude. 85s. Aren't they supposed to drop this month, right? In December? I mean, it is December now. Aren't they supposed to drop? Troy is the guy you don't want to mess with. I mean, dude's a dog, bro. He's getting up there in age, man. That's why, like, depending of like how Trent Williams' health is going to be in the next couple of years, dude, he's going to retire. He's going to retire as a 49er as well. He's like in his like what, mid 30s now. Dude's up there. For 255 now, Jamie says. Well, the thing is like those are supposed to drop this month. I don't know what happens to them. Will the Black Cats restock? Yeah, the Black Cats will 100% restock. These are the places that you'll see the Black Cats restock. I think they're going to restock on DSG first. DSG will restock these. Okay, DSG will restock these. These are the first. That's the first website. And then we most likely will see them on JD Sports and Finish Line restock. And then obviously Nike Sneakers app or Nike will probably restock them as well. Most likely Nike app. So, dude, now that everybody wants this shoe, dude, this shit's going to sell out every single time. Every single time. I can't wait to rock these. So if anybody went for Civil Regime, I end up buying. Oh, this is a t-shirt that I got. I don't really know a lot about like Star Wars, but I end up picking up this t-shirt right here. Look how crazy this shirt is, man. This shirt is sick. So I picked this up from Civil. On their 50% off sale, I end up picking up 3 varsity jackets. Dude, I cannot wait till I get those in. I picked up 3 varsity jackets from Civil for $90. It was originally at no, it was 40% off, excuse me. It was originally $150 and I got every single one of them for $90. But end up getting this t-shirt. I thought it was, I don't know, it just went, it's gonna go really, really well with my Black Cats. What's it called? It's gonna go, I actually wore these the other day with my shattered backboards. Wore these with shattereds. So it's pretty sick. I just like the design of it. But yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, as long as I like it. Yeah, I don't really care. It just went with some of the stuff that I have. I gotta find a t-shirt, bro. I gotta find a t-shirt that could go with the a Civil t-shirt that could go with my undefeateds. I haven't wore those. Let's see. Nice. I got the Star Wars Civil box. Jackson says. There you go. They also did a shock drop. I missed out on it. They did a shock drop on a free t-shirt on Saturday for the Survivor Series. And they dropped a WWE t-shirt for free, which was really, really cool. So I can't wait to show you guys the varsity jackets, man. The varsity jackets are freaking sick, dude. I got this Disney one. I had like Mickey Mouse on it, which is sick. And then I have like these 2 other ones that I got as well. So I cannot wait to get them in hand. Has Snipes shipping went out yet for the Black Hat Jordan 4s? I'm not sure. Has Snipes shipping went out yet for the Black Hat 4s? I'm not sure. You might have to check your tracking, bro. I'm not Snipes, but they could probably email you once it's shipped out. We had no internet, Francisco says. Rather the type to wear a band tee he don't listen to, Loudpack says. Yeah? Loudpack, let me tell you something, bro. There's people that wear Jordans that don't watch basketball. There's people out there that wear Travis Scott's that don't listen to his music. So, what's your point? Yes, mine got here on the 4th, Tony says. JD shipping for EA was fast, arrived on Saturday. And did you know, Loudpack, that there's people that wear Kobe's that don't hoop? Imagine that. There's people that wear SBs that don't skate. Imagine that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Mind blowing. Oh. Snipes customer service. Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't know. I generally, like, jokes aside with that, I don't know if anybody's gotten their stuff. I listen, I didn't hit on Snipes, so I wouldn't really talk for Snipes. I don't know. Got my 4s in hand through Snipes next day. Dude, someone what's it called? Someone bought from Snipes and it showed up the next day. Or was it Snipes or was it JD Sports? I don't know what it was. Dude, people were getting their freaking shipping like the next following day. I was like, wow. People always say, it's okay. Soulfly Equal starts tomorrow. Is it? I thought that, was it? Does it start tomorrow? The Jordan 3s? Do we have that link for the Equal? Man, do we still have that link for that raffle? I just don't do that personally, bro. Who cares, man? Who cares, dude? Like, who's gonna judge you, man? You're scared. You're scared for people to judge you because you wear things because you don't listen to it. Who cares, man? Like, who genuinely cares? My Snipes Black Cats come today. What's your thoughts about the Pale Ivory Jordan 1s dropping on December 6th? Oh, I'm sleeping, bro. I'll be playing basketball that day, too. I will be sleeping. Thanks, Rami. So the raffle starts tomorrow. Why isn't there a time? Oh, there it is. Launch opens in 23 hours. So most likely launch opens up at 7 a.m. tomorrow for the Air Jordan 3 Soulflies. Wow, there's a lot going on. I thought this week was going to be a little slow, but we got the Krempuses. We got these ones dropping tomorrow as a raffle. So we got some stuff tomorrow, chat. So, and then obviously next week is a big week for the Jordan 11 Gammas. So that's going to be fun as well. That's absolutely going to be fun. I'm really, really curious of how well this is going to perform, whether or not if you guys like them. 8 a.m. Okay, 8 a.m. Soulfly is worldwide based off the wording. Why? I'm not sure. Probably got you know what, Beetlejuice? They probably got a lot of pairs. That's why. They probably got a lot of pairs. I don't know. This might be a hot take, chat. Nard Wars dropping on the 6th at shops. Okay. This might be I'm going to actually sign up for that. For the Nard Wars, I'm going to sign up for that. For these, chat, I'll tell you this, man. These are just not it, bro. I mean, I think some of you guys like these, and I get it, but dude, I don't know. I think they messed this one up. I'm not a fan of these at all. I know some of you guys do, but I'm 100% passing on this shoe. Nobody going for the Jordan Retro 1 OG release on JD Sports Day. Which ones? Gammas are selling out faster than the Black Hat 4s. Get ready. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying this right now is that Gamma 11s, dude, chat, people are going to go bananas for these, dude. This has got to be the next, not the next, but this has got to be the Jordan 11 that people are most likely going to want. It's been a while since people went crazy in 11. I think the last Jordan 11 genuinely that everyone went crazy about before these was Cool Grays. People were outside for Cool Gray 11s, man. But after all the 11s, after that, ain't nobody was going crazy on Jordan 11s after Cool Grays, man. This one right here. No, Jordan 11s for me, too, go true to size for Jordan 11s. I think people are going to want these, man. I understand $235, but I think people are going to want these, bro. I remember on release date on the Gamma 11s, dude, it was insane, man. 2013, bro, you had to be there, dude. You had to be there, bro. How crazy the release on 2013 was crazy, bro. People will be outside on these. You'd be surprised. Florida Hood, Soulfly. Roman says, yeah, I mean, if you like the Soulflies, sure. I'm sure the Soulflies will sell out, but I'm not a big fan of the shoe. Gammas over Cool Grays. It's not a bad take, but people would rather want the Cool Grays over the Gammas. But I'd rather have Gammas over Cool Grays. I just don't do all gray shoes. Where's the Nardwar raffles at? What? The Nardwar? You gotta go to your local skate shop, my friend. Once when they post if it's live, then you gotta go in your store. Pokemon Center Q is live. I already hit on Pokemon Center on the new set. I already hit. I just want that Dragonite, bro. I won't go crazy on this set. I just want that Dragonite. Travis Fragments on the Travis side again. Bro, that's been up there. That's been up there. I told you guys, like, that whole restock BS. I've been telling y'all that, man. The whole restock BS about, like, the Jordan 1 lows. Travis's, how is the restock gonna happen, bro? Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Like, you remember, like, how people last week were like, restock on the Travis's. It's gonna happen. Rafa isn't tapped in to SBs. What? Yeah, I am. I just like certain ones. I don't like all of them. I'm just like not a full SB glazer like that, man. Like, what you mean, Loud Pack? I promise you this, dude. Like, I would say this, like I started realizing that people were like seeing the SBs releasing. I think the first one that I seen was the Strange Loves. When I first got into like seeing the SB stuff. Like, we're tapped in, but I just don't buy every single one of them. Okay, just like how some people are buying all the SBs up now. Like, I only like certain ones. The only SBs that I bought this year, I think I only bought one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I only bought one. Is the Haley Wilsons, and I don't know if you want to count the SB Jordan 4s. Those are the only ones I bought. Picked up the I just wore my Wizard of Oz SBs to go watch Wicked with my kids. Broke those out for the first time. But like the thing is, like, some just, I don't know. I just like what I like. Just saying, you're covering drops. You should know more about raffles. That's all, Loudpack says. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I tell you this, Loudpack. Like, if you know me very well, dude, like, I only tap in with like some of the stuff like during the week. Like, I'll find out, okay, oh, this is coming out, find out. Like, I don't do like my homework over the weekend, like, and look, okay, where's all these raffles at, or this and that, unless like I really, really want the shoe. Like, weekends are for family, dude. I don't even want to think about sneakers, dude. Like, my day, it doesn't revolve around like sneakers on the weekend. Like, trying to figure out what's like, well, if the raffles pop up, they pop up. If they don't, they don't. You know, if you're interested, you're interested. I don't know. Rage baiting, DH says. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. My skate shop has the Krempus only smaller size through Town skateboard. Now I have half size up on the Jordan 11s. No, dude. For Jordan 11s, I always go true to size, bro. I always go true to size, bro. I thought you bought the college ones. No, I like them. The CFCFs, I wanted them, but I like them, but I don't need them. It's like one of those things. Like, I'm only buying the shoes that I know I'm going to wear. So we're going to talk about happening in Stranger Things. Weekend is for families, Foam says. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. We just kind of go with the flow every single day. Like, there's not really like, when I come onto the streams, like, there's no script. There's no script that I have that I want to talk about. If I like see something like on Twitter, like, I'll like it and then I'll ask you guys your thoughts and opinions. But other than that, like, I don't really go and check like for stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah. I half size up, bro. That patent leather is toe killer. Hot Pursuit says. No spoiler, straight to toe says. Oh, there you go. No spoilers. All love, Erica says. It is dumb to go half size down on Jordan 11s. I wouldn't go a half size down at all. I would just go true to size. 100%, I would go true to size. Can't believe my Eagles lost again and your Niners won. Morning fam, what up? What's good, dude? Got a half size up in the 11s. My gratitude 11s feel a little tight, but I need to wear it more. Snake John says. Yeah, I wouldn't go a half size down. I would go true to size. Wait, question for the chat. How long do you give people before you spoil things? I say 5 days. Tooth says. I mean, I don't know. Like for me, like when it comes to spoilers, it's just like if I'm watching sports and someone's ahead of me, maybe that. But other than that, like, dude, I don't care. Like when it comes to a movie, just tell me what happened. I don't care. Like, but some people do care. You know, if someone's fully invested into a show, like just because I'm okay with it doesn't mean anyone else in here is okay with it. You know, so you got to put that into consideration. I would go half size up on gammas if you have wide feet. Jay, thank you so much for the 7-month re-up. I love the stream. It's all organic and no filter. Facts, Jay.
I love this stream. It's all organic and no
From my boy
filter.
Jay for the 7-month re-up, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much for your support as always. Hot take. Welcome to Dairy Better Than Stranger Things. Are the Black Hats actually restocking? Oh, they're gonna restock for sure, bro. These Black Hat Air Jordan 4s will 100% restock. They'll restock like 3 times, and then obviously, like if you are in, like if you have Hibbett Sports, like Hibbett Sports will restock these like throughout the week. But other than that, dude, like these will 100% restock, dude. And like when these restock, I'm more than welcome to help people out too for retail. Like if these drop on DSG again, I'll sell to you for retail. All the pairs that I looped up over the weekend, I've sold every single one for retail to help people out. Okay. Like I don't care what the resale looks like. As long as I'm trying to help at least some people out there that needs it for the toe, I'm all for it. So, but yeah, all the information that we give you guys for restocks, like everything is for the toe, man. Anything, I don't care if you guys are buying them to resell, that's your business. But you know, I just buy things to help some of you guys out that didn't manage to hit. And that's why I told you guys, don't be lazy for these Gamma 11s. All right, do not be lazy. That's all I gotta say. Do not be lazy, please. There's gonna be a ton of raffles. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, opportunities for you guys to buy these Gamma 11s next week. And I don't want you guys to be complacent because you want to rely on the Nike sneakers app and like, all right, they're dropping 150,000 pairs on them. You know, we're gonna hit. Yo, listen, like. Yeah, I know, and I understand. I would say this. I know a ton of you guys have been hitting my DMs up. I apologize if I didn't get it to your DMs because the shoes have been sold. So if you don't get a response on your DMs, it's because the shoes are already sold. All the pairs that I picked up are all sold already. They're all getting shipped out today. So, so if anybody's in here asking me or still DMing me, all of them are gone, and I apologize if I haven't gone to. Like someone hit me up on my DMs on Instagram, and I didn't respond, so they emailed me. And I was like, dude, it's like, now I'll just tell you guys here is like, if I don't respond, it's like, it's because they're all sold. There's so many DMs I have to go through as well just to tell people that they're already sold. So, but whenever I get an opportunity to help some people out, I will. Black Hat 4s didn't do it for me. Nate says, yeah, it didn't do it for a lot of people. I need an 8.5 in the Black Hats. Yeah, like when they restock on other websites, like if they JD Sports, that's free points for me. I'm more than welcome to help some of you guys out. Whatever size is available, I'll grab. That's why when I realized people were taking L's in the chat, that's when I started to go on JD Sports and Finish Line on Friday online just to see if I could hit on one just to help somebody out, dude. Restock to get sniped and botted. Can you give me a size 14? I mean, I could try, dude. I mean, size 14 is going to be a tough size, dude. And like I said, in store, like bigger size were really, really tough to hit. It was just like maybe like between 8 and a 10.5 were like they're easy ones to grab because there was so much stock on those pairs, on those sizes. So, hey, buddy, come here. Get out of there. Come on. Come here. What's up? What are you doing? Good morning. Trying to trade SB4s for some Black Hats. You're gonna try to trade SB4s for Black Hats? Damn. Passing the cats for these, hoping I could reach back for them. Yeah, I mean, who in here still needs a personal pair for the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s? Because I feel like there's people, people that are hitting are not gonna sell their pairs. I feel like there's gonna be a ton of people gonna hold on to them. Hey, buddy. I know you're tired, dude. If there anybody in here who still needs a pair of the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s, bro. Who still needs a pair of Air Jordan 4 Black Hats? Let me know in the chat. I bet your collection is crazy. My collection was crazy, but it's not as crazy as it was before. Sold a lot of stuff. Anyone else taking a stinker at work? Raider says. My JD got mine. Gave mine away. Dude, someone said that. Someone said, dude, show up at on like the opening, because like JD Sports and Finish Line be doing that. They be selling people's pairs. I do a size 8, waiting on the Black Hat 5s. Dude, sit down, dude. Stop. Where did you find extra pairs? Couldn't find any in North Carolina. Bro, Vegas, it just depends on your area. So I went straight to Nike, right? It was Black Friday, Dr. Shoes. So like Black Friday, a lot of stores opened up at 7 a.m. Nike did a first come, first serve. There was pairs there. And then I walked in JD Sports, and they said they had extra pairs, but since I already hit on EA, they weren't allowed to sell me another pair. I went in Foot Locker, grabbed a pair there. They had some sizes available that didn't get raffled off. And then I went to Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace did I don't even know if they did a first come, first serve, because the thing is, like, I think they did a raffle, but they still had a full size run on the Black Hats at Shoe Palace. Bro, I walked in, it was like 9:30. I walked in and I hit. I was like, bro, what? Like, full size run at Shoe Palace. I told y'all, Vegas people don't care about GRs. They don't care. I could have went to like Undefeated, probably grab myself a pair there if I wanted to, but like I didn't want to drive all the way down there to grab them. So like, dude, I'm telling you, there's pairs everywhere in store. You just had to put a little bit of footwork, but like bigger size were definitely tough. Like if you wanted a bigger size, you had to go to Nike for sure. Like Nike was like the move if you wanted to do first come, first serve. Like if you guys want these Gammas, yeah, go to your Nike store. Like the store listing that I showed you guys for the Black Hats that Uncle Christy posted, those were the stores to go to first. That's why I hit Nike first before I even went to like my mall. I was like, let me go to Nike first, see what size they had. They had no line, bro. They had absolutely zero line. But there was guys like in the store asking if they had a size, 12, 13. But the biggest size they had was a 10.5 at Nike by the time I got it. It was, mind you, it was already like 8:30, I think, when I went in there, because I ended the stream and then I got ready and I went straight to Nike. And that's all the sizes they had left was between an 8 and a 10.5. And I'm sure the one, because I went to the one downtown Summerlin, and then there was one in Caesars, and I'm sure they had majority of the pairs. And I'm sure that line was freaking ridiculous, dude. I hit on a 10.5 in the Black Hats, but need a size 11. That's an easy swap, bro. You can probably easy swap that. I would swap that now. If you have a 10.5 now, swap that for 11 as fast as you can. I canceled my pair of Black Hats, and I kind of regret it, Rob the Beard says. Yeah, but like the thing is, like, obviously the way it went down, like people thought these Black Hats would sit on the Nike sneakers app, dude. Like I didn't know exactly how they were going to perform, bro. I don't know. I knew that the demand was there, but like, dude, I didn't think it was going to, like, I didn't know it was going to sell out that quick, bro. Like they sold out within like what, 30 minutes with 152,000 pairs. They sold out within like 30 minutes, I think, maybe under that. So like, yeah, it was definitely caught everybody off guard with this drop for sure. So I got the Black Hat 4s, 9.5, trying to trade them for Tokyo 5s or Travis Scott 1 Lowe's Velvets. Black Hat 4s would never sit, Beetlejuice says. Yeah, I would have thought that too. Like eventually it would like slowly sell out, but I mean, when what we saw for the Black Hat Jordan 3s, there was just no way that this shoe was not going to perform the way it did, like for the like how the Black Hat 3s did. Like there was no way that Black Hat 3s were going to go more than the Black Hat 4s. Penny for 30 minutes for an L, Z Hutch says. Sneakers glitched my payment. Bots are 8, not gonna lie. At least foot sites. Absolutely. Foot Locker champs. JD Sports Finish Line got cooked. I wasn't even able to check out on JD Sports and Finish Line, bro. I was not able to check out at all, dude. It had like some sort of glitch and wouldn't let me check out. Hoping people don't claim their 11s. Oh, I think. See, this is my take on the 11s, right? I think the 11s will sell out, but I think if you go out there and try to put in that footwork for the 11s, you should be able to hit. I'm sure I could probably find a ton of pairs of these Gamma 11s out there in the wild next week. I bet you I can. I bet you I could find at least like I bet you I could if I could put in enough footwork and like I'm outside, I could get 10 pairs of these Gamma 11s probably if I wanted to go out there and try. Cuz I cooked up 6 pairs of black hats. 6. Chat. All for retail. 6 pairs. 6. Okay? So imagine I cook up what I could cook up for Gammas. Dude, what are you doing? I copped JD online, luckily, but took an L. Dr. Shu says, I'm hitting the block for ones. Roman says. Yeah, I'm trying to cop 10 pairs, Mike said. I don't think I'm trying to cop that many pairs of Gammas unless, like, they really do sell out and, you know, people do sleep on them. But dude, don't get me wrong. I spent a lot on Friday, bro. I was like, holy golly. Imagine 6 pairs. Do the math. It was like $238 after tax, and I bought 6 of them. I spent $1,400 on Friday. $1,400, but obviously all the pairs are sold. So, like, you know, anyone know when Supreme BOGO hoodies drop? I'm not sure they should drop soon. Absolutely not. Gamma 11s will be harder than Black Cat 4s. Yeah, if the stock numbers are lower, absolutely, dude. Like, if the stock numbers are lower on Gamma 11s, then I'm expecting the Gammas are going to be a tough one for sure. Raffia reseller. No, I sold all my pairs for retail, bro. All the pairs that I wanted to help people out. I even pinged the entire group. I pinged the entire Discord group if anybody needed sizes. So I was helping some friends out, and then I had some extras to sell to anybody that wanted them. So legit, I literally was out there, and if I'd find some, it wasn't like I wasn't purposely like, you know, out there looking for pairs. It was just people were asking, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and walk in other stores to see what else they have, and then just grab the random sizes just to see if anybody in here wanted them. So. 235 plus, that's 250. I'm glad PA got no taxes on sneakers. Yeah, $250 shoe. Absolutely, this is gonna be a $250 shoe. Raffy resells for retail. Facts, dude. People just spent their money on Black Friday. Those 11s will be there for everyone. Yeah, dude, listen. That's what people said about the Black Cats, but then they end up selling out. So I just don't want to underestimate the last couple drops for this year. So, and I don't want any of you guys to underestimate it. You know what I mean? Crazy to say that but I passed on the Black Hat Jordan 4s. It's all good. It's not crazy. If you don't like them, that's fine. So, if anybody needs help, just let me know. I'll try to be, listen, if you take an L next week, Saturday, and when I go pick up a pair just to see them in hand, if anybody needs help, feel free to let me know. Okay? Don't ask me now. Ask me on release day. If it ends up selling out, if you take an L, and if I see extra pairs of Gamma 11s, I'll pick up some pairs that you guys need, and then I'll go from there. So, yeah. Dude, what was that? Why did he scream? Did you squeeze him? Why did he scream like that? Gamma 11 sell out faster than Black Cat 4s in under a couple minutes. Mark my words. We'll see, bro. Hopefully. 11s in Houston sell fast. I'm debating on getting them. Do your shoes squeak walking? No, they don't. Not really. They squeak like this. Squeak like that. All of them squeak, bro. All of them squeak. All of them squeak. But like I put my I put on my shoe and they weren't really squeaking like that. So, oh, if anybody's asking for Supreme, there you guys go. Supreme December 18th. Supreme box logo hooded sweatshirts. I'm passing on Supreme, bro. But he okay? Yeah, he's okay. He didn't want to be carried, that's why. My daughter was carrying him, tried to take him to go potty, but he didn't want to be carried. Alma Munir Jordan 4s. Did you guys see that? I told y'all Alma Munirs are restocking the Jordan 5. I don't know if you guys seen that. Alma Munir. I think they're restocking these. I don't know when though. Supposedly they are. Supposedly they're dropping these again. They said, oh, Air Jordan 5s are hot right now. We got to sell these. Supreme hoodies will be an 11th, I think. I need a 9.5 black hats for my brother. Hopefully they restock. Alma Munir still a thing. Plays out like Fear of God. Yeah, people still, I guess people still want them. But I don't know, man. I'm like over Alma Munir. I'm over it. Restock those bricks. Oh, come on, bro. There's people that actually like these, man. I just don't know when this is going to be. Need a 12 in the Black Hats, DH says. The black pair is far from a brick. I don't even know how. The black pair is nice. The white pair is nice too. I feel like they're both okay. Better. I feel like these, me personally, are better than the 4s are dropping too. I want those black ones. I've been trying to sell my Alma Munir 5 for months, Izzy says. The Fragment Travis Scott leather is not the greatest. Dude, the Travis Fragment lows, dude, like, for me, I'm telling you guys this right now, I am not paying those prices, bro. Just not paying those prices. The Equal event is December 3rd to the 5th. Is that what it is? The Equal event? The black pair is expensive. Poor man's black metallics. I honestly, though, the Jordan 4 white cements would sell like the Jordan 4 black hats. It's surprising how the sneaker community has changed over the past 10 years. Yeah, dude, the thing is, like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, you have to understand that there was a lot of people that adapted to the game, especially when, like, Yeezys was a thing, right? But no one was really talking about how, like, oh my gosh, it has changed because so many people were buying Yeezys, you know, Yeezy slides, Yeezy foam runners. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are on that. But it's like times changes, bro. Time changes all the time, man. Like, not everything is gonna be popular. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. As long as it's like easier for you to buy, that's all that should matter, right? Like, if a shoe is easy to buy and nobody's wanting it, so be it. Just like Jordan 12s, man. Like Jordan 12s, Jordan 13s were all popular during like the 2000, early 2000 to like, well, up to like 2018, like 2017, until like really Yeezys kind of took over. Like in 2016, I would say like up to 2016, like you had 12s, 13s selling out everywhere, bro. But like nowadays, you could get 12s and 13s for under retail, Jordan 1s for under retail. Like, that's all right, man. As long as it's easier, bro. It's like, what would you want? Crashing out on a shoe on a GR that you can't hit? Or easily walking in the store and grabbing it whenever you want to, you know? Or you could save yourself some money, right? Because the thing is, like, that's what everybody wants at the end of the day. They want the limit stuff. They think like it's limited, think it's reselling. Like, there's nothing wrong to have, you know, something that's limited or going for something that's limited that you want and you end up hitting. You know, it's a good feeling. It's a really, really good feeling when you hit something limited. I still love my Jordan 12s. 13s way better, more comfortable than the 3s and 4s. Don't get me wrong, 3s are still comfortable. What up, Braveheart? Good morning, my guy. Hey, who you barking at, dude? Dude, here's like one thing, dude. Like, dude, we took Buddy to a birthday party on Friday. Yeah, we went to a birthday party on Friday, and dude, one of my cousin's friends brought a big ass dog, and Buddy thought he was like tough and like barking at the dog, dude, and like the dog wasn't even like phased about it, dude. This guy was just like, and plus there was another dog that my cousin brought, and he was trying to hump that dog. Dude figured out how to hump. I'm like, bro, what is going on? What are you trying to hump the dog? Hey, stop. Just leave it limited. I don't care if I hit, I'm good. Because the thing is, like, next year, I think next year is gonna be as similar as this year, where like things like it's gonna be certain things that are limited, and then certain things are gonna be easy to hit. Like the Toro Bravo Jordan 4s. I don't think the Toro Bravo Jordan 4s are going to be hard to hit. Like, I feel like that shoe is going to be everywhere. Like, that might be a hot take. The Toro Bravo Jordan 4s, like, I think that shoe is going to be everywhere, chat. His instinct, yeah. He's been watching mom and dad at home. Rami says, that's so crazy, bro. Of course, you kind of think about that, dude. Look at Rami thinking about me and the wife clapping cheeks while my dog's watching, bro. I know you're just a freak, dude. Rami's just a freak, dude. Definitely saving money and being able to walk into a store for sure, bro. Yeah, absolutely, man. Buddy turning into Diddy real quick, Raider says. Yeah. No, Buddy's been he's been good, dude. He's trained very well now. For now, I wonder if the Lakers Jordan 4s are gonna be limited. Well, I think that shoe is gonna drop early at All-Star Weekend, bro. $100%. I know, dude. I be forgetting Cyber Monday, man. I don't know. I want to try to get those Meta glasses, man. I want to start making like videos at pickup stores, like picking up sneakers and use my Meta glasses. I want to do that. Meta glasses are like $220, I think, right now. I'm not sure if they're still on sale for that much, but they're pretty cheap. Buddy, stay. Learning from the best, Mr. Sheridan says. Nah, y'all just a bunch of freaking sus-ass freaks in here, dude. Deadass. Can't have y'all around my family, bruh. Y'all just a bunch of weirdos. I need them Laker 4s, Hot Pursuit says. You need the Laker 9s. Unknown, what up, dude? Good morning to you, my friend. I most likely will be skipping out on the Toro Yellows, the Toro Yellow Jordan 4s. I most likely will skip on that. Get the Gen 2 Meta. Let me see how much those are. Meta glasses are $239. Did they go up? Oh no, $239. Let me see. What's the difference between the Meta 1s and Meta 2s? Like, what's the difference? You get it at Meta on the metasite.com. That's the one, right? Gen 1. Gen 1's going for $239 right now, and then the Gen 2 is going for $3. What's the difference though? The Gen 1's going for $239, and then the Gen 2 is going for $379. I know, but like, is there like different in quality? I might have to like, look into it. It's just newer. That's it. Damn. The Meta Ray glasses, Meta Ray Band display, 2 colors. I don't want the one that has tinted though. I just want the one that is just clear. Because I can't even see. Can't see to begin with. Oh, these ones are nice. See, here we go. They got one that's clear. Wayfair Gen 2 Ray-Bans. Software camera lens. Gen 2 longer battery life. Better image. Better photo quality and longer battery life. Gotcha. You want the Gen 2, better battery life. So it says, okay, so the Gen 1, it's up to 36-hour battery life, which is not, I mean, that's pretty good. With fully charged cases up to 4 hours on a single charge. So 42 gigabyte flash storage, 500 photos, 100 plus 30 videos. Obviously, you just delete the videos whenever. So 36-hour life of battery. And then for the Gen 2 is what? That make any sense? Oh, up to 8 hours of battery life, up to 48 hours additional hours with fully charged case. So, battery life. Battery life on Gen 2 is 8 hours to compare to Gen 1, which is 4 hours. The speaker goes out a lot, though. Only problem I had. Why would you need more than 36 hours of battery? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it's not like you're constantly filming all day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just like a couple clips a day and that's it. Like, it sounds like the Gen 1 is like the most like popular one. But obviously, as they progress with like Gen 2, Gen 3, then obviously the quality of the camera is probably going to get better. But like for $239, dude, that's pretty damn good. But he became a freak like Rami yes a while ago. If you have eye insurance, you might get them covered. Make sure you check. Nah, I don't need all that. I'll probably just wear it just to film. Won't wear it just to wear it just for my actual eyes. But I'll probably look into it. I mean, $239 is not bad for Gen 1. I mean, it's like $100, like $120 difference. So like $239. So it's probably like $250. I ran low in battery at War Games. Casanova Kane says, Cass, which gen do you have? Do you have the 1 or 2? Your best deal is probably today. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like if I want the Ray-Bans that bad, I gotta get it today. Dude's just hyper, bro. Buddy, come here. Hey. What's wrong? Dude's just hyper. Okay? Dude's just hyper. Come here. What's wrong? Come on. Bro, come here. He's just hyper. He wants my attention. You don't need what? You don't have to put your prescription in it to get the insurance to pay. You don't have to put your prescription in it to get the insurance to pay. Wait, what? Buddy tweaking Gen 2, so green 1 would have ran out of for sure. They've been $239. Well, since it's Cyber Monday, it's on sale for $239. Unless it's been like that. Is this price been like that? $239? Or is it because it's Cyber Monday? Because like I seen that where like when prices were that low. Visual quality over battery life any day. I got 2 pairs of Chase B's from Space Village. Are you gonna go pick them up? Does Apple ever have any discounts? I'm not sure. Probably on laptops. That's what I was needing in for, bro. That's what I was needing for like Cyber Monday, bro. Is grab a new laptop. I need a new computer. I legit need a new computer, bro. Sales are not sales anymore, dog. Yeah, that too. It's just like you see the sales like this all the time. So, but yeah. Anyways, guys, it is 8 o'clock. I didn't realize what time it was. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Happy freaking Monday. I will have a video later this afternoon. All right. I'll have a video list later afternoon. All right, chat. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Don't work too hard. We're coming back from a weekend. So don't get complacent at work. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as always. All right. Happy Monday. Congratulations if y'all went for those Air Force Ones. If I hear any updated on stock or restocks on the Black Air Jordan 4s, I'll let you guys know, man. All right. But other than that, you guys enjoy your Monday. Hit that like button on the way out. Let's get to 250 likes. Become a member here on this channel and do all that fun stuff, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Happy freaking December 1st. And I'll see you guys later, man. I'm out ya. Peace. Have a good day.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.